Every time I step in the booth, I speak the truth. Y'all know what I'm bringing to you. I bring the truth. You motherfuckers know who I be. I be the truth. When I speak,
you know who it is. Like, do what you do, man. Do what you do, matter of fact, man. With a little bit more enthusiasm. That's what I was trying to say. You know what I mean? Because the last two was weak. It was weak a little bit. You was tired and stuff like that.
Whatever, man.
Yeah.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. What is this?
It's the hard knock life for us. Christ. That's how he sound.
Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for the interruption. You are now listening to the Our Truths podcast.
Yeah.
Got a little streak going, 2 weeks in a row. We all together.
Back like we never left.
Back like we never left. Good Saturday. We watching these Cavs about to get clapped.
They go to hate already. We ain't even start on the topic yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're just gonna talk our shit.
I mean, before we even get to our shit though, like you mentioned the Cavs getting clapped. What do you think is their problem right now?
Point guard position.
Like, the biggest problem.
The point guard position.
Point guard position?
Because of the point guard position, they're weak at.
Yeah.
They have nobody else to create besides LeBron James.
We gonna start doing a vote on what people say in here to see if y'all agree or not. It's not a point guard position. They don't have no rim protector. And it's doodle and old on the team. Like, let's just face it. Everybody is garbage on the team.
Yeah, that's one of the things. I think the age is like they're the oldest team in the league, right? By far, though. That's the crazy shit.
So
also, JR trash.
Oh God. Also, I think like just watching them, like their rotation is horrible, man. To be honest with you, I get it. You want Kevin Love to be the 5. You know what I mean? Run the ball and all that, but. Going back to what Gutter just said about rim protecting, you taking offense and not defense. That's not a LeBron James team.
Yeah, anybody score on them. I'm talking about the rookies from Golden State.
When you have a fucking buckets. Problem with Orlando,
right?
So, quick question: Tristan Thompson is a rim protector?
No.
So, who was their rim protector when they won the chip?
Nobody.
So, why is it a problem now?
Excuse me.
Because of the teams that they played against at that time.
It's because hold on, a scorer. It's not because it's a point guard. If they would have had a shooting guard scorer, it would have been the same thing. Kyrie Irving was the other point. What's the name of Small, man?
No, I get it, but
and
I'm just going back to what y'all said.
When they won the trip, that was 2 years ago.
You said rim protection.
Yeah, 2 years ago they had Moscow. You forgot?
They did have Moscow.
Better shut out.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was just trying to remember.
Nah, you was trying to shoot a bullet, but it got
I was. I couldn't remember who they had at the 5.
I caught you pulling it out.
Yeah. I couldn't remember who they had at the 5, but you're right, they had Moscow.
They had Moscow, but he ain't played. He played like small.
He played enough. He played enough.
Yeah, but not only that though, but just.
And they were younger.
They were.
And they had Kyrie.
They were a little younger, and they didn't really have to worry about like teams going to the paint on them that much. You know
and Golden State
perimeter defense
didn't go get somebody because they knew it was over for them. Like Cleveland is not, they can't go get nobody. Like Golden State where they got somebody because they knew they were never going to beat Cleveland in the finals again.
That hump, getting over that hump against LeBron?
They would have never beat them again in the finals with the team they had. Harrison Barnes was leading. If they wouldn't have got Durant, they could have got anybody like other guy. If they wouldn't have got Durant, it would have been over. Because it still be close now. I mean, without Kyrie, they win.
I'm not gonna say that because they were up 3-1, but they did have a few injuries. Like
no. So you want to talk about that? Let's say, because I always want to say this to everybody. I really want to be an analyst and talk to Stephen A. Smith because they just be like they be cock riding like heavy.
Right.
If LeBron and them would have had Kyrie in them the first time against that crew.
Yeah, you're right. They
was going bonkers without him.
Easily.
They probably
even 4-2.
Nah, 4-1.
Because they beat him 4-2.
Remember, they were up. Remember, they won. Bro. They won the first game.
Yeah, they was up 2.
Right. Then
game went to OT, right?
No. Golden State won the first game.
Nah, I think
Golden State won the
first game.
First game went to overtime.
We're talking about the first game.
Got hurt in overtime.
The first championship, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Golden State. They spanked them in game 1. They spanked them in game 1.
No, they went to overtime. Kyrie got hurt game 1 overtime.
Yeah.
Okay, so Cleveland won or lost?
Cleveland lost.
Right.
And then we won game 2.
2 and 3.
Yeah. And
Right.
then
That's when just things changed. Personally, man,
and they didn't have Kevin Love.
I think because Kevin Love was out for a while.
Yeah, Kevin
man.
Love
He
and
blew
Kyrie
his shoulder,
was out. Yeah, yeah.
Well, going into the chip.
Kevin Love
I mean,
was
I know Olenek took.
They
threw
never
his
talk
arm
about
out.
how dirty that was.
Nah, that was disgusting. Is he
pulled
still in the league?
Yeah. He go Miami.
Excuse me.
But I'm just saying.
I like his game.
He's a white boy.
I just think LeBron was just on an island by himself that series. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're right.
You know what I mean? Like,
So what happened in the next series?
The next series, Golden State.
They was
lost.
up.
They
They
lost
was
for 7.
up, and they knew they wasn't playing the game. Then Cleveland knew.
Well, you got Draymond with the suspension. You got
That didn't. I don't care what anybody
Just-
said. It didn't
I'm
matter.
saying the same thing you saying about Cleveland. You had Draymond with the suspension. You had Iguodala with back pain, and Bogut got hurt in Game 3.
Yeah, but that was one game that Draymond
Bogut
was
got
out.
hurt in Game 3.
Hold on, in game 3, Kyrie was out the rest of the 5 games.
I'm making the same claims that you making. That's all, bro.
Yeah, but no, but look, I understand that. But look at
what he's saying is
It's
without
Ky-
KD, like if you had Kyrie and Kevin Love healthy on the team, along with Steph and Clay and all
Now,
those
who was
guys.
No, the one that
would
Cleveland
win.
won, they was healthy.
No, I'm talking about. And you said
Yeah, no
no,
question.
no. He said the
Yeah.
Warriors was hurt, but what I'm telling you, what I'm explaining is, you saying the same thing.
We got to never see each team in the finals at 100%.
No, what I'm telling
That's
you.
what I'm
Never
saying.
seen that.
No,
Never
what I'm saying is that Kyrie, on a point that we was talking about before,
Yeah.
that Kyrie is more important than Andrew Bogut. You can't compare Andrew Bogut.
But
to
I'm not
losing
saying
Kyrie.
just Andrew Bogut.
Yeah,
I'm
so
saying
what?
Andrew
Put
Bogut-
2 players.
Well, Iguodala was the finals MVP.
No, they gave it to him because how much LeBron was averaging. He wasn't really the MVP. They wasn't guarding nobody in that finals.
Nah,
Let's be serious.
Iguodala
They
did a
was
good
in a
enough
crazy
job.
zone.
I think they only gave it to Egg because
He did a
of
good
his
enough job
consistency
on
the last
LeBron.
3 games.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No, he didn't do nothing on LeBron. It was the consistency of the last
He
3
made
games.
LeBron work.
He was the X factor.
They was in the lane. He didn't do nothing. They allowed him to foul him, just like they allowed Durant to foul him and all of that. Get out of here, man. I don't want to hear nothing about Durant. The Golden State Warriors wouldn't have been beating them without Durant. That's why they got him. That give them the edge. Look at the points. Durant, whatever they beat him by,
Can't agree with
Durant beat a factor,
I can't agree with that because they was up 3-1 without Durant.
and then they lost.
And then they lost.
That's
Yeah,
his
you
point.
right. But I'm making the point
And
that
they knew
they
after
had
that.
injuries and they had people miss games.
So why they
also.
go get Durant if they know they
Okay, so-
what are you talking about?
Well,
Okay,
you don't
so
get Durant, so
The
you
reason
can guarantee.
the reason they lost because Harrison Barnes didn't show up.
You stuck it up.
Yeah, those are reasons they lost. The people that was on the bench lighting it up the year before, yeah, it was shaky boots this time, homeboy.
Iguodala was hurt.
No, listen, what I'm saying, the niggas that was hitting last year.
Iguodala.
Wait, hold on. No, I'm talking about the first year that Golden State won.
Iguodala.
Wait, the niggas that was hitting, right? They was hitting because Kevin Love wasn't there.
Yeah, because David Lee was getting buckets.
Right, I'm talking about the concept of them.
But David Lee wasn't
No,
there.
the energy they have
He
to
was.
use and the
No, I'm
mental
talking
they have
about
to
the second
exert.
and third
Oh,
time.
no.
The mental they have to exert to prepare for these players and in game. All of that matter. Guarding Kevin Love, no matter, he got to step out. Your concentration.
Yeah,
everything.
Kevin Love wasn't even that effective that finals. They won.
He was
To be
on the
honest with
bench.
you. Yeah. Fourth quarter, they wasn't really playing him
Tristan
like that.
Thompson grabbing all the rebounds.
That fourth quarter was LeBron, Kyrie.
Golden
show.
State had a bench to where you didn't even care about if Bogut and them was hurt.
Yeah, because they had the
Nah, you
African
can't say
dude.
that.
Then they try to say Steph Curry was hurt, but as soon as he came back on the Rockets,
36.
he was like, I'm back. All of that. Oh, but now when he gets to the finals, he hurt. I don't want to hear that, man. You play?
It's a storyline, man. They
Oh,
have, to,
alright.
they have to give you a storyline.
Anyway, that wasn't even one of the topics.
Yeah, but that was a good start of a topic.
Yeah, got the Blood Bowl.
You know, the hate of LeBron James in the league. That's one of my
It's
topics
hate, man.
I want to say. How about that?
You know, I don't hate LeBron.
So
I don't hate LeBron.
I said the hate.
You dislike him?
You ain't say you like him.
I respect his game.
What you don't like about him?
He crybaby.
That's what I hate about y'all. He a crybaby. Michael Jordan cried.
So what?
Charles Barkley.
So what?
Magic Johnson. They're you, like, he was the most complainer. Like, it's just y'all saying crying. So you know why to him? He don't get the call.
Every tears coming out his eyes.
Because he don't get the call.
Yo.
Every tears coming out that man.
So what Steph do? He don't be whining. He
throw
throw mouthpiece. Yeah, he
I
throw
don't
baby
consider
to
Steph as the best player in the league, so why are we even talking about that?
Why would the best player in the league not cry for the cause that he don't get? With all the best players in the league that was considered at the time.
Because he get the
not
calls
call.
on the defensive end. They don't call no fouls on LeBron defensively.
What do he be doing on defensively to foul somebody?
He be hacking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Not too many niggas attack him.
That's what I'm saying.
You're not gonna get like.
Why
not
would
too
you
many niggas
attack somebody that you're not gonna get the call on?
You attack him. KD attacks him.
Is KD gonna get the call?
He don't get no calls. Niggas
Oh.
don't be.
Oh, you heard what he
It's
just said?
very few
You
people
heard
that's
what
gonna
he
get the
just
call.
said?
We know KD is a superstar in the league. We're not gonna do that.
Oh! KD is a superstar in the league. Don't do
Yeah.
that. So what is LeBron James?
LeBron James is the star of the league.
Yeah, but what's the name? Not a superstar. He's just a star. Like that's what I hate about the analysts too. They be naming
Kevin
him
Durant is. I'm
No,
talking
he's
about
a
based on the league today.
Based on the, yeah, that's the problem.
Kevin Durant is a
I didn't start
superstar.
watching basketball with
I
Kevin
think
Durant.
he's a
star.
great player for one.
He's a
but
star.
He's a star, but I think he is like
He's a superstar.
I don't know how to say this the right way.
Everybody's superstar now.
I think
James
he's the
Harden
greatest-
because they got a brand.
So-
I think he's like one of the greatest like number 2 players, right? Because he told you he's not a number 1 player. He said that before. If you go back in the archives, he told you, I am not a number 1 player. I'm a number 2 player.
Who's your favorite player in the league?
I don't have a favorite player right now.
Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi's probably my guy. that I really like. But I always
And they overrate him.
I always like the Spurs.
They
I always
overrate him.
like-
You couldn't be. They be like
I
Kawhi
always
Leonard is
appreciate
a
it.
superstar.
I
How?
don't
The
call
best
him- I don't
two-way
call him
player
a-
in the league.
No, but how? They be going wild though. Even
Best
though
two-way,
I
I almost kind of agree.
even though I agree with that. No, I ain't play deal with anybody.
No,
I
he
agree with
does.
that.
He
But I'm-
put the clamps on it.
I'm
He
talking
put the
about.
clamps on anybody.
I'm talking
too.
about superstar
But-
part.
But I don't agree with the
I
superstar
don't-
part.
yeah.
Niggas
like,
ain't
that's
called
what I'm
Dominique
saying,
and them
like-
niggas superstars.
I just don't think he's a
I don't
really
think
good
he's a
closer.
superstar.
Like to be a superstar, you gotta be a really good closer. He's not. I don't see that in him.
To be a superstar.
I
You have
can't.
to
Wait,
play, you have to be able to
hold on.
close out the game.
So
Think about
give
that.
me a game where you felt like he had the chance to close out and he didn't.
Who?
Kawhi.
The first championship against
Against
Cleveland.
the Fritos.
The first championship against Cleveland, he
It's
disappeared.
like his second year, right?
Get the fuck out of here!
That is
Hell
rookie
no!
year.
Hell no! His first
We
year.
had this conversation.
No.
This is his second or third year.
Rookie year.
Hell no!
His rookie year,
I think
he
it was
was
his
in the
third
finals.
year, bro.
It
I'm
was his
telling
second
you.
or third year. Nah, it
Rookie
wasn't.
year.
I ain't gonna say he disappeared, but he wasn't that
Look
big
it up.
of a factor.
Look it
Came
up.
in
Look it up.
2011.
I know he came from San Diego State. I watched him in college, man.
They played
You was
Miami in
watching.
He
2012.
wasn't even a scorer back then.
Yeah, he was a rebounder.
But what I'm saying is,
Yeah,
like,
he was a spot up
He was
guy.
a
Like,
double, no, he was a double.
we can't.
I'm talking about when he came to the Spurs.
Listen, you guys.
Just spot up in the
I
corner.
disagree with that whole two-way player shit.
Who plays better D then?
Wait. That's what I'm saying. I think he's a great defender
Who played better
and an
defense?
okay offensive player.
Who better than offense than him at his position? Because he's a small forward.
Damn, you can run down the list, bro.
You ain't running down no fucking list.
You kidding me?
Offensively?
Offensively.
Name 5
It's
right
only
now.
2.
No, right now.
Oh, man, you put me on the
Small
spot.
forward is
Small
only 2.
forwards. Name 5. You first.
LeBron, KD,
And he bust their
Paul
ass.
George.
no.
Paul George's not the best
He-
better offensive player than him.
No, not after the injury. No. He offensive play.
I think.
Nah, he
No.
got better. He got better now.
No, I didn't say he didn't get better.
Kawhi Leonard
Listen. Dude is a
No,
good offensive player. I just don't think he's a great offensive
if you
player.
asking me from what I know from Paul George, before
Like-
Paul George was a better offensive player. But right now, since Kawhi Leonard is obviously a better offensive
All right, let
player.
me ask you this: if you
Yeah,
had to
like
bet,
Paul
if you had
George.
to
I
bet,
definitely didn't think you would agree with me on that one.
if you had to bet on somebody giving you 40
Kawhi
any
Leonard.
particular night,
Kawhi Leonard.
Paul George, Kawhi, you would pick Kawhi?
Kawhi Leonard. Yes.
I disagree.
Stop pop. Stop. I see his game now. Clap. Nah, his
I
shit.
disagree, and I don't even
Dog.
like his shot either. Like his
It doesn't matter.
His shot
It
too
don't
far.
matter. It
Goes
don't
in.
matter,
He don't
bro.
have a touch.
Goes in.
He shoot better than you.
Nah, he don't shoot better.
He goes in.
He shoot better than you.
He don't shoot better.
It goes in. I don't like his shot either. It goes in.
He shoot better than you, bro.
I don't know. I don't think he's a great two-way player.
I do.
I think he's a damn good basketball player.
Based on what's
No
in the
question.
league right now. We're not saying all the time.
I'm not talking all the time.
Yeah,
I'm
based
talking
on
right
what's
now.
in the league.
He better than your
now.
second
Post
favorite player.
up. He post up. He
I don't
shoot
even
the,
have a second favorite.
I know because I know it's LeBron James. I'm just saying.
he post up better than PG. He shoots the three better than PG. He comes off screens better than PG. Like
He gets to the rack better
Wait.
than him too.
He
even
doesn't
though-
shoot the. Yo, you bugging. He doesn't shoot the three better than
You
PG.
think about
Yes,
the
he
yes,
do.
you do.
Look at PG numbers.
You thinking about the old PG. I know
Come
what
on,
talking
you
right
about
now.
PG when he
Now I'm talking
talking
about right
about-
now.
he
I
talking
miss the
about
old PG though. I ain't
Who
gonna
the
lie.
top 5 small forwards?
I
in the league?
gotta have a paper. I have a list of players. I can't think
Why?
of
PG
Small
don't
forwards
even
are the
make
best
it no
players
more.
in the
Just think
league
of it
right
right
now.
now.
He don't make it no more. He don't make it no more. You heard?
He's in there. He gotta be.
No,
in
he
there.
not.
He
He
might-
not higher than even Antetokounmpo. I'm talking about at this moment, bro. He don't make it right now.
Nah, see, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Giannis will dog him
Hell yeah.
And
Giannis-
lock him up.
Hold on, wait though.
and lock him up.
Hold on, wait though. Giannis is 1 year removed from dogging everybody. I kid you not. Next year, trust me, he showed a
Don't
good
talk
picture.
about
He
everybody.
got to work on his jump shot.
Don't say that about
Nah,
LeBron.
that's the real
LeBron
shit. Nah,
is
it's
1 year
real.
removed from being older and giving him a chance to dog. Because if they was anywhere next
That
to
see,
the
but that
fuck
goes
outta
before a
here.
shot. That's the same
Fuck
thing.
outta
But
here.
like I'm telling you, boy, G next year.
Nah, he dogs everybody though. I ain't going to the front. Nah,
Yeah, he just got to work
Nah,
on
he
his
too
jumper.
long.
He just got to work on his jumper.
yeah,
No, he don't.
balls.
It's just
Yeah,
trick.
yeah,
No, he don't.
Yeah,
That's a
don't
normal
really got
thing
no
to
trade.
work on.
Nah,
He don't need that. That's something he don't need. Yo, what play?
No,
Listen,
why that's
saying-
not a foul?
a player in the league, a player his size, his caliber, his skill, you don't need a long range jump shot. You don't need that.
Let me tell you why he needed it.
Go ahead, bro.
Because in this league, they play zone.
Come on, man.
They will double him and stop him
No,
from
I-
allowing to get to the rack.
Everybody knows how
What
to
are you
break a
talking
zone.
about?
Nah, but I agree
I
with
understand
him,
what
though.
you're saying, but I'm
For
saying
him to maximize his talent and
If
be
he
the
has
player
a
to
Just
do
trade-
stay outside and wait for the.
No,
No,
I'm not
he need
saying-
a jump
I
shot
didn't
off
say
the
that.
dribble.
I
Jump
didn't
shot
say that.
period.
He got
I
a
said
jump shot.
if he has a
That's
trade-
that was my point I was about to make too. Off the dribble.
No, you don't.
Oh man. You know what he needs to develop better and get better at, which I thought you guys was gonna say, is his low post game.
Who lead the league in points to the paint?
he's long enough to dominate at the
Probably
three
DeAndre
in
Jordan.
the low post without
No,
many moves.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, but you guys act like I've never seen his
He
ratchet.
lead
like,
it with the most points close to the basket, bro.
He's nasty.
All his points is
jump
there.
shot.
I ain't saying he no, but if his jump shot get anywhere,
It's just gonna get better and better, man. He's only like 22, 23.
No, yeah, you're
Yeah.
absolutely right. Yeah, we're not debating that.
We're not
He's gonna
debating
get
that.
better.
I just think, and I get it. I understand what you say about the whole three. I just think that, oh man, it's gonna hurt me to say this because that's one of my favorite areas on the court. I just think that's an overrated area. You don't need a 3-point jump shot. You don't.
In this NBA, you
It doesn't matter about this NBA. Your
You
game
need
is
the
your
NBA.
game. You don't need to adjust to anybody else's game or even play like anybody else. I let KD shoot that. That's his thing. You know what I'm saying? Let him do that. What I'm telling you is, you've seen this man beat players off the dribble. You've seen him shoot the three. You've seen him shoot the
I
perimeter
want to
shot.
say something.
You've seen him shoot the perimeter shot.
Wait.
And he passes the ball well. And he rebounds well. I'm
So-
telling you right now.
So why do Kevin Durant get to the basket? Because
His
he can't.
handle.
No, he don't. He don't have no handle.
Wait, listen.
He gets to the basket, Steph Curry in him because of his
Because of
jump
the
shot.
three, no question. I knew that from growing up.
Right,
When my
period.
coaches used to tell me,
Forever.
like, yo, get that jump shot right.
You'll get to
Trust
it right
me,
easy.
because the more and more you make that jump shot, the closer they get to you and the faster you blow right past them.
Antetokounmpo
You know
get
what
to the basket is long stride, but when niggas get him, it'd be hard. He
I
got to
like
work.
his footwork.
If
You're right.
he
I
had
like
a
his
jump
footwork.
shot, it will work way better because he can head fake and get past.
I
Okay,
just think-
who's your favorite player?
You know that already.
Outside LeBron or
Who's your favorite player? LeBron James, right?
LeBron James. When
When
I
they
compare
played this-
LeBron and none of these
When they
players.
played the Spurs in the finals, right? How was Kawhi playing?
When you mean when he averaged 34?
Yeah.
Or
How
Kawhi?
was Kawhi
He
playing?
was
What
on
you
him.
mean?
He played up on him.
Played off of him. Played off of him.
And he averaged
In
34,
game,
that stupid
in
nigga.
game 7, LeBron was 6 for 8 from 3-point land.
Okay.
That's how they won. Because LeBron developed a 3.
that I ain't gonna lie.
You understanding what I'm saying?
That's a horrible
Nah, he smoked
comparison,
that
man. That's a horrible
It's
comparison.
not a horrible comparison.
I'm
I'm
talking
just
about
saying.
the greatest player in the league.
Yeah, he had to
Why are
develop
we comparing somebody who's only been in the league for like 3 years?
He had to develop a 3
Listen, I
to
understand.
beat those elite teams to get that championship.
Listen, I get it, right? Because that's why Dallas beat them, right? Because they played 2-3.
They played zone and they couldn't shoot.
They played 2-3 and they just didn't respond. Don't say they couldn't
They
shoot.
couldn't shoot.
Don't say they couldn't shoot.
They couldn't shoot.
You remember that
D
shit?
Wade ain't had no. D Wade don't have no tray.
Listen.
LeBron ain't have no tray. They couldn't shoot.
They had Eddie House on it. Yo, you remember that team?
I don't. Eddie
Oh,
House.
wait. You remember that team? Wait. Do you remember that team?
So we gonna shade the shooters.
Wait, I'm gonna name. Listen, there was players on that team that they had shooters on that team.
So we gonna shade
They
the
did not
shooters
respond.
and the 2
They
dudes
were-
that can't shoot.
They did not.
We gonna play
They were
off
not coached well. That's all that was. You playing a 2-3 zone in the NBA, and you don't got no big man.
against niggas that can't shoot.
But this is what I'm
Who
trying to
didn't
tell
have no
you.
big man?
Oh yeah, they didn't have no big
Who
man.
didn't have no big?
Oh.
To Miami.
Miami.
We did.
Okay.
Chris
They was
Bosh.
last- No, they was last in rebounding every year.
No, I
postseason
understand
and
that.
everything.
But what I'm
everything.
saying is, Rondo can't shoot. Remember when niggas was playing Boston?
Okay.
Niggas was playing off Rondo.
Okay.
We gonna play him at the free throw line
Okay.
because he can't shoot.
He was
Okay.
killing. He was killing.
Why though? Because he had shooters around him.
He
Right.
attacked.
When you got 2 niggas on the court that
He
can't
attacked. That
shoot.
was the only reason why Boston kept beating
That's why.
Cleveland.
No,
because
you
they
got
attacked.
2 niggas on the court that can't shoot.
No, but listen to me though. I get it. I
Yeah,
get
we
it,
gonna play
but
this zone.
I'm telling you right now. Back to Giannis. He can hit the occasional jumps, 3-point. That shouldn't be his strength though.
I'm
It
not
doesn't-
saying it should be. I'm
Yes,
not saying
you
it
did
should
say
be
that,
his
though.
strength.
You did
I'm
say
saying
you
he
just
should.
said he needs.
He should develop. Yeah, he should develop a trade. He needs to develop a trade. The same thing I say about John Wall. The same
Yeah, but
thing.
you're still naming guys that's fucking 5 inches shorter than him. This dude is 6'10", 6'11". He does not need a 3-point jump shot. He don't need a long range jump
so
shot.
we need a post game in this NBA.
A lower.
That's what you're telling me?
No, I agree with him. Y'all talking about
Oh,
two different things. I think you talking about jump shot. He's talking about an actual 3. He don't need a 3. I understand what you're saying. He don't need a 3.
He got a jump shot.
He don't need a 3.
His jump shot can
he
get
can
better
be
and
able
better
to
and
stretch the
better,
floor.
Right. That don't mean.
but that's how you stretch the. Yo, my
That don't
man.
mean a 3.
In basketball, that's how you stretch the floor. Post, high post, low post. You create a double team that way. The closer you are to the basket, the better for him. Trust me. He needs to develop. He needs to get better at his high post, low post, and his left hand. Once he get that down pat, that's it.
Now his left
That's
is money.
it. No, but I'm talking about.
Now his left is money. He be dogging niggas with the
He
left.
dog niggas all day, man.
Nigga,
And he
he's
got
still growing.
the green light too. That's the crazy thing.
Nah, he
right?
is still
growing.
He got the green light from rookie year up until now. Do whatever you want.
So
that's your second
So
favorite
Giannis
place.
is better
He's
than.
becoming my second.
So Giannis is
I like
better
a
than
lot of
Kawhi?
players though.
What?
Way better than Kawhi.
No, see, that's where I.
You see what I mean
differentiate my
about
play. I think he's just taller.
Freakish.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
I mean that's okay.
No, don't say freakish.
All right,
Please.
Malcolm X.
No, it's not Malcolm X. That's just nasty.
So he's
Uh-uh.
longer.
He's tall. Yeah, I only like my girls freakish. But he's just taller, longer, right? If he was Kawhi's height, he wouldn't be that good. That's what I tell everybody about.
Oh man.
I tell that people about that about Kevin Durant.
Look, I'm not even gonna do that. I'm not gonna go there.
So is he better than Kawhi?
Yes. Absolutely.
No.
Two-way?
No.
Offensively?
No.
So you talking about two-way
Yeah.
players though? So two-way, he's not better than Kawhi.
Defensively, no.
He's not better
Kawhi is
than-
a better defender than him.
No,
But defensively,
no. I think he's a better defender than Kawhi because of his
His
Memphis shit. That's the only reason. Yes, he is.
Nah,
On
he's
that.
not. Laterally, he's not as
But
quick as.
what I was gonna say
It
was
doesn't matter.
Wait. But what I was gonna
It
say.
don't matter. His lift, make it up.
I know, but he had a hard time against Kevin Durant.
No, he did. He was busting his ass. and shit.
Defensively, we talk about defensively. Kevin Durant was busting his ass. Kevin Durant
Yo,
had him on skates.
we need that little picture that go to the highlights because I'm telling you, you know. Okay. Niggas ain't.
Giannis.
We not rocking with cable right now. We rocking with straight Wi-Fi. I watch all the niggas be dope. Kevin Durant, you better stop, man. I don't even really like.
Again, I know KD is not that great.
And he carries every time he dribble. He don't have no handle. He carry every time. He put the ball in.
He got G
can't run
on
the
too.
ball.
He probably learned that shit from Steph.
Niggas carry. They lift the ball up.
Steph is good for doing some shit like
All the shooters who think they could dribble lift the ball up.
But yeah, I think overall Giannis is a better basketball player than Kawhi Leonard.
I don't agree.
Well, I mean, you being
So you're
biased.
saying so?
Nah, he said a better
All right,
basketball
so
player. I don't
far you
believe
got
it.
You being
All
biased.
right, so far.
Dwayne better than you.
So far.
Dwayne better than you. Duncan Dwayne. Go back to the Irving son. Dwayne. He's Dunk. Wayne.
Wayne.
Irving's son.
Who the fuck is that?
Irv from 81. Irv.
I saw the Dwayne ain't dead.
I said it's
Oh, it's
Dwayne
Pops,
better.
yeah.
Yeah, I said come with Irv. I didn't say come
Nah,
with
Dwayne
Dwayne.
was
said
never
Irv.
better than me. He just jumped higher than me. That's all.
You heard what I said? So how he's a better basketball player than Kawhi Leonard? He just athletically wrong. That's it. He's not better than Kawhi Leonard. That's how I look at basketball. I'm tired of people saying that.
Because Kawhi has a
Durant-
post game.
Yeah. And his IQ is way higher than Giannis.
Kawhi has a post game. And he has a trade.
So listen. We talk about attributes, and I get that. Like, there's some attributes that Giannis have over Kawhi. There's some attributes that Kawhi have over Giannis.
No, what?
I'm just
No.
saying,
what?
Attributes ain't lift and height.
No,
He don't got no attributes over Kawhi Leonard. He's just attribute is not.
Man,
He's taller.
I don't know. I mean, I
When you
hear
go to
what you're
attributes
saying.
on 2K, do it got to do with height?
Nah, that's
It got to do with your skill, right? And all of that, right? What he lateral, he moved
No, I'm
laterally better than
asking,
Kawhi.
I'm asking K,
Yeah.
what part of Giannis' offensive game is better than Kawhi?
He dribble better than him?
He dribbles better than him.
No.
Yes, he do, man.
No, he
You
don't.
ain't never seen. Wait, time out.
All right, I'll give you that. I'll give
Wait,
you.
time
I'll
out.
give him.
You
Let's
gonna
give
sit
him.
there and tell
Let's give him.
Don't
that.
give me nothing.
Let's give him.
Wait,
that.
don't give me nothing. You gonna sit there and tell me you seen Kawhi take niggas to the Baja with his handle?
Yep. I
Over
seen
Giannis?
boss niggas with them big hands. Yep.
Or you seen him take it
I'll
on the
give
move?
you that one. It's
Stop
that's
giving
close.
me nothing,
That's
man.
close, but I'll give you that one. I'll give you that.
His mid-range jump shot is better than Kawhi.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
His low
Hell no, it's
his
not.
paint game is better than Kawhi's. His rebound game is better
Yeah, I bet
than
people
Kawhi.
came to the
He passed the
conclusion that
ball
this guy
better than
is
Kawhi.
Crazy.
I'm telling you, he passed the ball better than Kawhi. His left hand is better than Kawhi.
No.
His free throw shooting is better than Kawhi.
His height creates better vision to pass the ball and his
got
attack.
that, shit,
Yeah, that shit is-
that shit got you hallucinating right now.
What the fuck is this?
That shit must be a hallucinogen in that shit or something.
I don't know, man. Again, man, we see things differently.
His shot is better than Kawhi. His
It
mid-range
is.
jumper is better
It's
than
better
Kawhi.
than Kawhi's, man. I'm telling you.
Kawhi can shoot off the dribble and off the screen.
Off the screen, not off the
everybody's
dribble.
this.
Off the screen, not off the dribble. Yo, pull up
Kawhi's
some
the ball handler
Pull-
now in San Antonio.
Pull up some hot, from half court. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not. So is Giannis. Giannis don't take the ball up. This
He-
nigga's
he-
6'10", take the
he-
ball.
he
Wait,
does.
You're gonna sit there and all right, so don't compare
So
that
once
thing.
again, you comparing because of his height and his
no,
length.
I
Because
never
of his height and
said
his length, he's a
anything.
better ball handler.
No, I'm telling you skillfully. That's all I'm talking about, skillfully. First of all, I think, and you may agree or maybe disagree or whatever, I think Giannis is more gifted than Kawhi.
Of course, he's fucking 6'11".
Yeah, but he
The
makes
way
He
it
has more
freakish.
potential. Yeah.
I didn't say anything about potential. I'm not talking about the future. I'm talking about right now.
Right now,
Right now.
he's a better player than Kawhi.
Outside LeBron James and Kevin Durant.
It's Giannis.
Yup. Is it Kawhi or is it G?
Kawhi.
Okay.
You mean
You
next
saying
up?
all players or just
Next
at the
up.
three?
No, that's
At the three.
Next up? You mean?
No, right now.
Right now.
Nothing next up. Right now. Again,
I guess because Kawhi been hurt this year. You ain't
Right.
really see him.
well, I mean that's unfortunate.
Right.
I wish he
Now I was
wasn't
about to
hurt.
say, yeah, I
no,
don't
no. Okay, so
What?
I gotta compare last year then, because that's
Yeah,
unfortunate.
he only
for them.
played 9 games.
No, yeah, that's
Yeah,
unfortunate.
we
So
gonna
you're right.
keep this basketball.
You're right. I'm not gonna say this year, even though Yeah, I'm not gonna do this year because that's not right.
But
That's unfortunate for him.
can't.
So let's go back. Let's date back to last year.
So where Paul George fit in? Let me see. So
5 or 6.
Oh, you put him over Melo? I'm not saying I choose Melo, but you put him over Melo?
Hell yeah. Right now? Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
Overall game? Absolutely.
I think only because
Melo don't play no.
They-
I play
I
better
do
than
too.
I think
D
it's
than
a
Melo.
gap though. Like that
I do
age
too,
gap.
but I'm just
I play better D than Melo.
Alright. So,
It's just, I think the it's hard to compare players with Melo, right? It's hard to do that. Melo he disappeared this year, and he's playing the 4.
yeah.
They got him in the wrong spot, man.
Yeah,
He's
no.
on the wrong team, to be honest with you.
I think
So I wouldn't throw Melo in. When Melo in his prime, it'd be
Who else
LeBron,
is a good
Melo, KD.
Who else
No,
is a solid 3?
no. Let's look around the league.
See it.
It's not true.
I'm trying. No. He
So there's a.
No, I'm trying to
a
think.
gift after that?
Andrew Wiggins.
Nah.
I'm just naming the
Jimmy.
name.
Jimmy. But
He's playing 2.
He's playing 2.
No,
Jimmy is a 2
I don't go by what
No,
none of this
he came in the
corporate
league
shit
playing
go
a 2
by.
guard.
Okay?
He came in the league playing
You
a
talking about as
2.
far as height?
I don't go by none of what they go by. I know what positions they play.
He came in the league playing a 2.
Nah, I get you, bro.
Jimmy.
Yeah, he is. I'm talking about Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins is a small forward.
Yeah, he's 3.
In my era, like 5'10", whatever under there. Let me say 5'9" to fucking 6'1". Right?
Point guard.
Yeah. I'm gonna give y'all 6'2".
Most of the point guards was that height, though.
Right.
Yeah.
Then shooting guard.
Like 6'2", 6'5".
Nah, not in my day. I ain't know nothing. They was 6'4" and up. It might maybe 6'6", 6'4", 6'6".
6'3", too.
Who?
John Starks.
John Starks was 6. John Starks was 6'5". Get out of here. Just keep naming them. Name the shooting guards. Cause for my
Jeff Hornacek.
Jeff Hornacek, what?
Percy Harvin.
He was what? The niggas
Like
was
6'2",
6'5".
6'3".
Look up their height, bro.
Mitch Richmond was like 6'5", 6'4".
Mitch Richmond was 6'5". You
Yeah.
can see him right now. I was watching the St. John's game earlier.
But Dominic was like 6'8".
Yeah, Dominique wasn't no shooting guard though. Dominique was small forward.
Forward.
Fact.
So let me get this right. So I'm not going to put Paul George back into
6'4".
that category
Right.
just yet.
Hornacek was 6'4".
I'm telling you, man.
Outside, so back to the height thing that we was just talking about, right? For me, it's not so much the height as far as like the position you play, it's how you play that position. So I always felt like a small forward was just a breed of a guard and a forward,
So that's what Larry Bird
right?
is?
Like, yeah,
Because Larry Bird is no. It's not a guard and a what?
a forward.
A guard and a forward.
And it's not because it's in the middle. I'm just saying, well, okay, I'll bring it down.
Larry Bird was a rebounder, right? Yeah, let's go ahead. Larry Bird was 6'10". He's the prototypical. Nothing before that
Yeah.
was no shooting guard. He was the prototypical shooter. He could pass.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Rebound, score.
You understand what I'm saying?
He did everything. That's why I feel that's a small forward to me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like somebody that could do all of
Might
that.
not go
Yeah,
all
you
around
can.
game.
He even running up the court.
So Paul George don't do that.
Like so.
Kevin Durant can't do it
What?
because of.
Let me just get
Well,
to
if we going back to
Nah,
like
nah,
what
nah,
you
yeah,
said,
too,
if
watch.
we
Right,
going
right.
back to what you
Yeah,
said
okay.
before, PG is a 2. PG came in the league playing the 2 guard.
6'11".
So what I was saying was outside of the height, that particular position, right? Who does that better than who? Right? Pass, rebound, score.
LeBron James.
Right? So, right, exactly. So, back in those days, you mentioned Larry Bird was the prototypical.
Mm-hmm.
So, LeBron been in the league 15 years now?
He the prototypical
Right.
after Larry Bird.
15 years? So, he kind of changed it a little bit. But,
What Larry Bird was known for, though, to
I
make
see-
the point that Eric was making about Giannis earlier and what you need.
that's the problem.
He's making the point that
That's the problem.
No, I'm telling you.
And remember, they didn't have That's when they brought the 3-point line in there.
No, 3.
Right.
Larry came in, they put it in before Larry.
Not too far, bro.
Larry came in 79 with Magic. It was in
Right,
before
so
that.
3-point line came in, what, 77?
What?
The 3-point line.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, the 3-point line wasn't that
No,
old.
I'm not saying I disagree.
It was just closer though.
I'm honestly saying I don't
22
know.
feet or
I don't
something.
know if Titan ain't Archibald and them ain't played with a 3. I don't know.
We might have to look that up later. But anyway, what I was getting to was, so LeBron is, in 15 years, he kind of changed that thing, that, bless you, that position to where you're bigger, you're stronger, and you're faster.
No, it's just that he was black. That's it. Larry Bird was the same thing. He was just white. Larry Bird could pass, dunk, all that. Remember, he came in at 24.
I know, but Larry Bird
25
wasn't really
years
driving
old.
to the hole like that.
Yes, he was, bro. When he first came into the league, yes, he was, man.
Okay.
He was. Remember, Larry Bird is old because he came into the league at 24.
Yeah, he played he came to college late.
And then he sat out years from college.
Just his first year.
No, what I'm telling you is that he came late after JUCO. He went
So
to
you
college.
know what's so crazy? I remember
And then he
watching.
went- after that, he stopped.
Oh man, who was it? I think it was Charles Barkley. He said Larry Bird came into the league with a back problem, and he was busting niggas' ass from the rip with a back problem. I just think Larry, and then Scotty. Scotty changed it a little bit too, because Scotty used to bring the ball up the court, right? But I just never felt like Scotty was that prolific scorer.
But why he changed that? And Larry
Yeah.
used to do that.
At the time,
Michael Cooper, and they tell people. That's what I'm saying. People would tell you that's older than us. They've been doing that, bro. Like Scotty ain't changed nothing. That's why it never was changed until like it's a real big gap. Michael Cooper was bringing up the ball when Magic wasn't there. He was a small forward. Michael Cooper was 6'10", skinny. He big. He was Scotty before Scotty, bro.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. No, they been that player. Scotty ain't changed the game. They been at that. Adrian Dantley and all these dudes are small forwards. Like scoring like Melo, Adrian Dantley was that.
Well,
Bernard King and them was
at
that.
the time, could you say there was a better two-way player than Scotty
Who?
when they was winning the chips?
What years? Because they won in the 90s and they won
One of the 90s. I'm talking about like
in the late 90s.
during the Chicago championship run.
It was
They
a
have better
2 years
two-way
difference
player
there.
than
Because
Scotty.
Shaquille O'Neal was in the league. Do you understand that?
I'm actually a better two-way player.
And I said, do
Shaq
you
was
understand
a better two-way
Shaquille
player?
O'Neal was in the league?
So Shaq was a better two-way player than Scotty. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, because you ain't talking about small forwards. You're talking about just players, right?
I'm saying just
Yeah.
player. Okay.
On defense, yep.
Okay. I'm just asking you.
Did Scotty win a fucking, what's the name? Did Scotty ever win the defensive player of the year?
Did Tony Allen ever win defensive player of the year? Like, what's the conversation that we having right
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. This is what I want to correct everybody to get to understand about conversations like this. I said, did Scottie Pippen ever win a defensive player of the year? He said that Tony Allen. I'm not vouching for Tony Allen. I just asked him a question about Scottie Pippen. Don't get thrown off people by those. Like when you get in there, they'll shoot something to get you off. Don't get thrown by those. Now,
just
I
because
asked
somebody
you a
deserves an award don't mean they always get it.
I
That's
never
what I'm
said
saying.
Tony Allen deserved one. Now that's your opinion. We could get to that after you
Right.
answer the question.
Yeah, okay.
What I asked you.
No.
He never won one, right?
No.
So who won the years that he was?
I have to check.
Yeah, that's what you need to do before you ask me that question.
I asked you, was he the best two-way player? That's all I asked you.
No.
All right.
In what year though? Just think 91, 93.
Now wait. Now what player in the league reminds you of Scottie Pippen?
Kawhi.
Right.
No. Kawhi's a better scorer than Scottie Pippen. Creator off the dribble. Scottie was not a isolation player. Kawhi got that now. Let me say that now.
Yeah.
He wasn't an isolation player then.
The
And
last 2 years.
he wasn't
Kawhi
even that then when you
I gotta-
couldn't play
I don't
zone.
know, you guys.
No, you couldn't play zone.
Last 2
Imagine
years,
man to
Kawhi
man now. Imagine man to man when Kawhi could play that. Imagine Scotty in the zone. You understand?
How as a defender you prevail in the zone?
You don't
Like an
prevail.
individual play. You know what I mean?
No, I'm saying he's putting up the numbers 25 and all like 26 Kawhi when it's a zone. Imagine if it's man to man. He average more assists because he's kicking over. Imagine if it was man to man
I don't know.
with LeBron
I mean,
James. No, it's basketball. You do know.
No, I'm just
Imagine
saying,
if
as far
you
as
couldn't.
Kawhi, I'm not convinced. That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm just
Kawhi,
not.
why?
I'm just not. I don't know, man. He doesn't do it for me, man. He doesn't do it for me. I don't see.
You see Kobe game.
Not the highlight plays. That's
I don't. No, nigga, I've been watching basketball my whole life. I
So
love
is
basketball.
Kawhi better than James Harden?
Overall,
What do you mean? Why you gotta even say that? He's definitely
Because I
he
need to
locked
know.
James Harden
you guys
down
been aiming. You
and
guys been just
busted his
aiming
ass.
with me, so I just want to know. Wait, he asked me a question.
Yeah.
Wait, I just want to dissect the question a little bit. That's all. So you asked me, is Kawhi Leonard better than
player.
James Harden?
Better
Period.
player, better basketball player than James Harden.
No.
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 Is Klay Thompson a better basketball player than James Harden?
So last year we had this argument, right?
This guy.
Last 2 years we had this argument, right? And I told you Klay, I felt like Klay was a better ball player than James Harden.
Right.
Still to this day, I believe Klay is a better basketball player than James Harden. Yes.
No, Clay is not a better basketball player. He's just a better shooter. Now, what's the name is a better basketball
So
player?
is Klay Thompson a better basketball player than Kawhi Leonard?
No.
Again,
No.
I'm not convinced on Kawhi Leonard.
No.
I've seen you, yes.
No.
Yes.
No. Now? No.
It's just, I think right now it's going to be hard for you to see more of Klay because of the team he's on.
If Kevin Durant was Kawhi Leonard's height and they were to say, right, well, Kevin Durant
I've
is
seen,
better
like you've
basketball player
seen,
No.
you've seen Klay give you 30 something in one quarter.
All threes that his system matters. It was systematic.
Yeah, but we can't do that though.
Yes, you
He
can.
made it. Like we can't. You can't do that. You can't do that.
How you gonna tell me I can't
We're
do
talking
something? That's
about
my
player-
opinion.
All right, but you.
You can't have an opinion and try to say other people can't do it to make it right.
You know what I mean, man.
No.
I'm not,
No.
To
No.
credit Rell point of like the man-to-man thing, when you play Golden State, you almost have to play them like man-to-man. You can't really play.
That's a shooting team. You never play to what they do well.
Yeah, you can't
never
play
do.
off them. Like
You're not supposed to.
so. To credit what he's saying is, Klay get to put up those numbers.
I just think Kawhi could be manhandled. I think he could be guarded. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I didn't see him guarded
Who?
last year.
I'm telling you, I believe he could be guarded. I don't think
By who?
he's busting nobody's
You
ass
see him guarded
off
last
the
year.
dribble. Yes.
By
Who?
who?
I don't need to name specific players
Oh,
all the
my
time.
God. He just told me to look it
I
up.
didn't see him guarded last year. I didn't see him guarded last year.
This guy's terrible. This guy's sick, man. I'm telling you.
I mean, you know, nobody respect the Spurs because of how they play. So
I don't care.
fundamentally
Kawhi Leonard
sound.
got better. If you'd have asked me this 2 years ago, I'd have told you, oh, definitely, everything he said.
Right.
No,
No, he got better. No
After
question. He got
since
better.
Kobe, no, he light niggas up. Nobody guarded him. He was tearing Golden State up until they got hurt. Fuck out of here. Lighten them up. Get out of here,
He
man.
had like 25,
Ah,
like
come
the
on,
first
man.
3 quarters.
Stop it, y'all. Stop it, please. Golden State was going to lose to the Spurs last year.
Yeah,
I'm
he
not
go.
saying
No,
they
no.
were,
Once
they weren't.
again, here
I'm
he
talking
go.
about game
All he
one.
said was he killed them.
Game 1,
That's it,
he had
man.
25. They were up 25, primarily because of him. He was handling the ball.
Game 1.
Right.
Okay.
They got injured.
You got injured. Oh, dirty play.
Right.
No question, yeah. Listen, I'm not going to tell you he wasn't going to bust Golden State ass. I'm not going to tell you that. All I'm saying is Golden State would have definitely still beat them. In
But we wasn't saying that. Stop trying to change the
I-
narrative.
Let's
I
get
don't
back. The
agree.
narrative is the
Be
small
quiet.
forwards.
The narrative was
The best small
Is-
forwards in the league.
Kawhi Leonard. All we said was Kawhi Leonard. We ain't saying Golden State was going to beat him or San Antonio was going to
All
beat
right,
him.
so
Just that Kawhi Leonard was dogging them.
He
Period.
was doing
No, with
I
everybody.
agree. No question.
Period. And if we could pull up, I want to pull up games with him and Giannis. Bet he fucking dogging that nigga. He dogs everybody. I don't care. Like, let's stop it.
The
Like,
last 2 years, man, like
I want to stop.
I think like last year, obviously he got you could tell like offensively he got a lot better. But I'm just saying, all I'm saying is
Kawhi carried him.
Giannis compared to Kawhi,
It's
I
dude.
got G. Okay, that I mean.
Because Tony Parker wasn't playing.
See,
No, name who was on it. Tony Parker wasn't playing.
LA had a terrible year.
Like, no, listen. Let's say this. Put Kawhi on the Bucks. And put Giannis on San Antonio.
Oh my God.
It ain't gonna be, oh my God, it's gonna be the way he
Wait, I'm
comes.
glad you said that.
He's
Look
not,
at his face.
He's not gonna
Look
be,
at his face when you said that.
Well, what does his face got to do with my points? I don't care about his face, Ken. My
No,
job.
but you're talking directly to him.
No,
right?
I don't care about
You
his
asked me a
face. He can
question.
have his opinion after that. I don't care.
Yeah, no, yeah, finish your
You understand? I don't care what you look like or what,
Finish your thought.
what y'all think. What he gonna do in the system?
He's gonna beat Kawhi before. No, he's not even gonna beat Kawhi because Kawhi had a 3-point shot.
No, he can't shoot. He can't do nothing in the system where it's team ball.
I mean,
No,
Pop is a great coach, so I'm not gonna say Pop not gonna figure it out with
Pop
him.
said he overcoached LaMarcus Aldridge the first years he was there. Pop said that this year.
Yeah, he said that after the,
Right.
that statement Marcus said about.
You understand what I'm saying?
It's
Like,
not funny anymore. It's true.
like you understand?
Yeah, I mean, I think it takes a great coach to admit that.
No, listen. Put Kawhi on.
That's why I fuck
Take
with Pop.
take LeBron off, right, and put Kawhi on Cleveland. He'll do better than switching LeBron and putting Giannis on Cleveland. Just switch them on every team around the NBA. Kawhi goes to see way better than Giannis can ever be. Or Golden State. Just switch. Switch Giannis to Golden State for Kevin Durant. Giannis' career will go like this. Golden State will be trash. He's gonna be playing the bench and not gonna mix. He can't mix. That's what I'm talking about. A better basketball player. Kawhi Leonard is smarter. When you're smarter than somebody in the game,
You say he's
he
out.
can't be. Yeah, like when you play chess, if you're smarter than him, he'll get lucky a few times, but you're gonna win predominantly.
Let me ask you this.
You're gonna dominate.
Since we're talking about IQ, do you think Kawhi's IQ has risen because he plays for arguably
Best coach.
the best coach
in the league.
Yeah,
Yeah.
compared to Jason Kidd?
Go ahead. You want to answer? Because I
Well, both
want to know
y'all,
what's my turn. No, he answered. Then well, who go first?
Well,
Yeah, I would definitely attribute some of his success to Pop. Like, I've never
not
seen.
success, not success. Not
No,
success.
no, I'm not. What I'm saying, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like his
His
IQ,
Yeah.
his IQ of the game, I feel made him a better player.
No question, right? I was gonna say that. I think
So, like-
he knows.
I want to answer.
Yeah, I just want to say, like, I've never seen, me personally, in my years of watching basketball,
Yeah.
I've never seen nobody progress in the way he has.
Giannis did.
Who we talking
See,
about?
that's telling you I'm not biased.
Nah,
Giannis
that's-
did. You look at his point average
Nah, I'm talking
every
about-
year.
Nah, I'm talking about, like, Kawhi, Giannis had a little bit of offensive game when he came in the league. Kawhi had a corner three.
Did you ever see Kawhi in college? 'Cause this was a part of my point. Y'all telling me that he coached and Pop made his IQ. If you look at Kawhi in college, from where he started his freshman year, he did all 4 years. His coach is Steve Fisher. So y'all better shut up with all that. Pop, I gave him his IQ. No, Steve Fisher. No, you say you agree.
I mean, we're not gonna say,
You say you agree. I'm telling you,
Okay.
his stats from his freshman year all the way up, he'll tell you before I said Diego State Steve Fisher made him better because his IQ was from to then. That's why when he came in, why did San Antonio draft him then? Look at the draft picks who they could draft. Why they draft Kawhi?
he fit the system.
Oh yeah, what system? He wasn't even really playing like that. What system? Or they knew his IQ was high. If y'all seen them at San Diego State, when I watched the tournaments, I watched college basketball all through. His IQ been up. No, they went far in the tournament, bro. His senior year and they went a little bit in his junior year. If they went to the tournament, I don't know, but his senior year. That's a fact. So I don't want to give it all to Pop like, oh, that's the reason. Giannis go over there, he can't develop a jump shot. Buffalo. Giannis, you got a better coach and all that. How many niggas had Phil Jackson? Did the Knicks have him? Did Carmelo Anthony have him?
He wasn't coaching.
All right, so who had? So let's name the players that Pop had, right? That he brought up. So you telling me what's the name IQ is higher than somebody who did like LeBron's? Because he didn't have no coaches, like Giannis did. So we're gonna say that because he didn't have no coaches through high school and all that. He never went to college, right?
He didn't have a Pop. You can't you're not gonna compare. But no, LeBron has good basketball IQ. Like
What's the name? Got Jason Kidd. Name one coach that coaches that LeBron had that was better than Jason Kidd.
I think
More basketball knowledge than Jason Kidd. To put Giannis at the point guard for the team, to make him as dumb as going below that. Just tell me.
well, because Jason Kidd played the game and he had coaches as well.
Yeah, but that's the only point I'm
Yeah.
making to Kwame.
Well, I think
if
Mike Brown has good IQ as a basketball coach. You don't think so? He just had terrible teams. Like those teams in Cleveland when LeBron first got there were terrible. Are we saying we could put Pop on those teams and they can win the chip?
That's what Pop did in his system.
No, not with that. No, we're not gonna do that.
Who is
man.
Patty Mills when he came out? Patty Mills wasn't nobody. He light niggas ass up.
Oh yeah, man.
I'm just waiting.
Patty Mills is better than Daniel Gibson. You're not gonna tell me
Man,
Boobie Gibson is
neither one
better
of
than
them-
Patty Mills.
Neither one of them niggas like, I don't even know why you even compare them to the David Jones. So we talk about IQ.
Yeah.
I mean, often we giving coaches way too much credit too, guys. Like, you gotta be a student of the game.
Giannis from
Absolutely.
fucking Greece. The fuck out of here about some student of the game, man. Giannis don't know shit. His IQ just came over here when he came here. He don't have a fucking IQ about basketball. They play a totally different basketball out there. When he came in, he was averaging 7. What's the name when he came in? He was dirt doodle when he came in. Just freakish, and that's what still get him with his points now. Not his IQ, he just freakish, man. And I told you not to say it.
You did tell me not to say
You looking at G's numbers?
that. Yeah, money ass number.
They grow.
I told you
From-
every
from
year
his
they
first
grow.
year.
Nah, yeah, they do, grow.
So you look at Kawhi numbers? Offensive numbers or defensive numbers?
Points, rebounds, assists.
And take it to that fact, Kawhi plays in the system, and he is the point of the team. Kawhi played in the system his whole career. Last year was like the first year it's his team. Giannis always, after he got better, it was his team. Just like Giannis' 5th year, 4th year.
That's another reason why it's
Almost
hard
the
to
same.
compare them two guys.
What's the same?
Yeah, but he plays in the system. Now imagine Kawhi played on the Bucks and not a system, and he could do what the fuck he want. He'll be averaging 30.
He got the green
Yeah,
light,
the
right?
fuck out of here. He'll be averaging 30.
Well, last year he averaged 25 and a half.
How much Giannis averaged last year?
22 and a half.
Oh, in a system where he could do what the fuck he wanted. He running the point. And
He averaged 28 this year.
Yeah, this year Kawhi was injured the first beginning. How much Kawhi averaging?
This year?
Yeah,
He only averaging 16. He only played 9 games.
I know that. But watch it. You're going to skyrocket. Don't worry.
Well, if he get healthy, that
Right,
market
and he
stuff.
play in the system. A system closes you if it ain't ran by you. You understand? He ain't like a LeBron James type of player or where a system, when he's in a system like Golden State, whoever gets their chances go. You understand? But Kawhi still get his buckets and everything in the middle of it. In the middle of all of that. I'm saying Giannis couldn't get his buckets in the system. Because he don't have no fundamental game. Like, he don't have no post
I see
game,
what
as
you're
you said. He don't have that. That's what they is. Like, LaMarcus Aldridge can't strive in that system
because he's a get the ball player like Giannis. He's a get the ball. I step out with Portland. Yeah, ISO. That's it. No, in Pop's system, they move the ball around. Like, you gotta move. He ain't used to that. That's why he ain't striving in that system. Just like Giannis would. He can't stand around and move the ball. He gotta have it in his hand, try to create off himself. So that's why I feel Kawhi Leonard is a basketball player. Kawhi Leonard can play in the system or by himself. By himself, he averages 30. In the system, you see what he's doing. So that's only my point about them two.
Yeah, valid point.
I love that point. I love that point. That system, no system. But I just, again, like I was just talking about, like, it's just straight up skill. Like,
skill is not long. If he was this high, he wouldn't have no skill. What skill he got that if he wasn't tall, his first step get past him because he's long. When they do a sports science on him, right?
Right.
No, let's correct this. They don't do nothing on what's the name. They do his long step, his length, all of that, because that's what makes him. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, defensively, Kawhi got length also, though.
What they do for the Sports Center on Clay? They do a shooting, right?
Yes.
He ain't a better basketball player than James Harden.
It's released.
No, that's what they do. When they
I've been making that statement.
No, listen. James Harden could do more things. He could do more things in basketball
He can take Clay over.
than he can.
He said if he was starting the team, he would take Clay over James Harden.
That's a lie because you know how many other players I could get and have James Harden run the point? Clay could only play shooting guard.
No question.
That's it.
He's a two guard.
Otherwise, he'd be on the bench.
But it was just that question. I was just answering that question.
Yeah, he said if he started a team, he would take Clay over.
I know, but what I'm saying is, in reality, if he started a team, it wouldn't be no use for him because I'm sure he ain't picking him for his shooting guard. All right, then, so what's the question for?
No, but
what I'm saying is, if you were starting a team
with those two guys,
and your pick came down to Clay or James Harden
first,
but that's not what you said originally back in the day. Who are you picking first?
Actually, you said no. This is the conversation.
You and Hallen, you both asked me.
You and Junior said Klay Thompson is a better player than James Harden.
That's untrue.
You said, hell no. You said if I was starting a team, I would take Klay Thompson first over James Harden.
Yeah. I would take,
Would you take Giannis over Melo?
Yeah.
Why?
His age.
Both of them in their primes, I said. I don't be talking.
Okay, so in their primes?
I'm
taking Giannis over Melo.
You know why, right?
You know why though? One of the main reasons.
Because he's
wait, let me just. No, man, it's not. You made me figure it. Okay, just his overall game, like his overall talent, like he passes the ball, man. Let's not get it twisted. Giannis and he passes really well.
He does.
Like he's far removed from garbage. He's a really good.
I'm not saying he's garbage.
I know, but I'm just
putting him up there with the top 6 small forwards in the league.
Think that overall, like, and he's in the East too, so he's really going to prevail well in the East, no question. So if you'd have made that point with me about the regions, then yeah, that's a different story. But as far as the skill over Melo, yeah.
But where you get he passed really well from? Because
he does pass the ball well.
No, it's that he can. He's tall. He drive. They collapse, and you do natural basketball. What the fuck you supposed to do and kick it to the man? That's not like Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson is a good passer. Jason Kidd is a good passer because they have vision and IQ. They can see the court before it happened. He does not. He's not a good passer. He's tall. That's like Kevin Durant when he get a triple-double. He ain't no good passer. It's his threat is to score, go to the hole, and niggas get open. And he passes the fucking ball. What? That's basketball. That makes you a good passer, Giannis, because niggas collapse. What the fuck? So Shaq was a good passer? Or Arvydas Sabonis was a good passer? Arvydas Sabonis, look, bam, on point, all that. Yeah, no. He was a passer. Or Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal has 4 something assists too. So who's a better, what's the name? Shaquille O'Neal or Kyrie Irving, a better passer? Because Shaq has more career, I believe.
Assists?
Yeah, look it up.
It's big niggas. Who's a better defensive player on ball? Hakeem Olajuwon or Kobe?
I don't think Kobe was that great of an on-ball defender.
But just answer the question.
I think he had
One
quick
more time.
hands.
Answer the question. I'm talking about on ball, period. It doesn't matter what you think he had. Who's better on ball?
I can't answer that question. I
Because
didn't
what's the
watch
name?
enough
What's the name? Have
Olajuwon.
more? He had more steals than everybody. Like he's top 10 steals. Olajuwon. He's like 8 or 10. One of them. Like he's top 10 steals. You understand what I'm saying? No, and he's a fucking center, power forward. You understand?
He had a handle too.
You understand what I'm saying? So who really plays D? That's my point in making about Giannis being a good passer. He ain't no fucking good passer. Steve Nash was a good passer.
Steve Nash was a great passer.
Yeah,
Right.
but you compare this nigga to great passer, man. I get that,
No,
man.
wait.
I'm not going. I can't dispute
Vinny
that.
Hardaway.
He's a great
He was
passer.
a great passer.
No, y'all saying great. He was a good passer.
Nah, he had
They
vision,
not high
bro.
notes. No, listen.
He's not J. Kidd. No, I'm not gonna put him up there.
LeBron James, J. Kidd, what's the name of these guys is great passers.
Yo, start.
Tiny Day Archibald led the league in scoring before. I don't call him a great scorer. Like, Giannis is not a great passer.
We didn't say great.
Good. He's not a good passer. He's a better passer than James Harden because James Harden's not great. James Harden's a good passer. So he's a better passer than James Harden or even equal to James Harden. He's nowhere near equal to James Harden. And James Harden is not even a great or good passer because James Harden creates.
Was James Harden a good or great passer when he was on OKC?
He was a good passer.
No, he was a good passer.
Passer.
Even in Arizona State, homeboy. What are you talking about? Look at his numbers. That was in college. You asked me at OKC, of course. You would have asked me at OKC because that wasn't his role. See what I'm saying?
He played
No, that wasn't his role in
Him and Nick
OKC.
Collison played the pick and roll.
But that was the point I was going to
Him and Nick Collison, like when they came off the bench, that was.
What was his role? For scoring points off the bench. It wasn't to get assists. So my
But
point
he's
is
still
saying
a
the
good
question.
passer in OKC though. That's what I'm saying. That's
But
what I'm saying.
Yeah, but his point in asking the question is fuck it. It don't make
Was
no
he a
sense.
good passer in OKC?
Right.
Okay, not-
Why you naming
I'm
that?
just talking about because you guys mentioned system. Remember? You mentioned system earlier.
Before D'Antoni, was he a good passer? Before the system?
I think he was a good passer. in
Right, he
OKC.
been. Yeah, but I'm saying
Yeah.
that wasn't even it. He was a good passer then, and that wasn't even his point. Or that wasn't even his objective the coaches gave him. He was supposed to come in as a scorer. He was the sixth man. He wasn't coming in there to give assists, and he still was a good passer. But he's trying to name OKC because he doesn't believe
He wasn't passing as
Because
much.
of
He
the
didn't have
role.
as much assists.
Because of the
That's
role.
because of the
role
role.
you're playing.
That's what
Right.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
So you're saying
So
because of Giannis' role,
That's why
that's why he's not a great passer?
No.
He's the
I'm saying
point guard.
He's a good passer.
He's the point guard. Was he a good passer the year
He's a
before
point
Jason
guard.
Kidd made him a point guard? No. It's because the role he played now, they put him in, is because that.
He's
Jason
point
Kidd
forward.
decided to play him at point guard. That's when he started getting the
Only
triple
averaging
doubles.
like 2 or
Why
3
would you
assists a
decide
game.
to put somebody that's not a good passer at point guard?
What are you talking about? Because his height and shit like that. Don't act like you don't know basketball now. See, this is the only thing I don't like. You start acting like you don't know basketball.
No, it's not that, bro. I'm just saying.
Magic Johnson was put at point guard because he was a great passer, not because his height. Giannis was put at the point guard. Number one, he didn't have a point guard,
Well, he
and
got
because of
handled
his height.
though. He got handled though. He can handle the ball. I'm not saying he's Kyrie or
Thank you.
whatever.
Rephrase what you
He can
said.
handle- He can handle the ball.
Right, he can control the ball like anybody
They
can. in the
He can
league.
run. They can run the offense
Right.
through him, like on the ball.
So can Boogie Cousins. So can Anthony Davis. Wow,
Boogie's a great passer.
wow.
Boogie's not a great passer.
Define great passer.
He gonna say what I'm gonna
Right?
say.
Because he just
Boogie
said
is a good passer.
he
because
just named
they
all
double
these great
team on him.
passers.
Boogie's not a good passer. I don't agree with him. I feel the same way about Boogie. I feel about Antetokounmpo.
But they're not doubling him now, like they was in Sacramento. You're not gonna say they doubling him now like they was doubling him in Sacramento.
Yo, to be honest with you, like this NBA, it's not a lot of double teaming anyway. To be honest with you. which I don't get.
Because of a zone. You don't have to double team.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not.
It's an automatic double team.
It's, yeah. It's
Nobody guard
It's
nobody.
a trap. It's just a, what they call that? I forgot what they call that. But yeah, it's just clamping them. Or boxing them
rotations.
in. Boxing them in to the point where you have to let the ball go, right? So you just get the hockey assist. But what I'm saying is, I'm just talking, all right, let's just say in transition. In transition, that's all I'm saying. And we're going to end this right here. Because I know you guys are going to talk about other things. In transition, who do you want to have the ball in his hand? Kawhi Leonard or Giannis Antetokounmpo? In transition.
Kawhi.
Kawhi?
Yeah, because he can stop and pull in your face when you backing up. When you go guard Giannis, you know he going to the hole. Cut him right off. He can get a charge or anything. Kawhi will stop and pop in your face. And you know that because you ain't no driving nigga. All you do is shoot. Fuck out of here. So I don't even know why you vouching. Because the niggas we talk about are like you, they're shooters. You understand? He's a shooter and talking to
But
kids.
Kawhi can do both. He can do
right.
And he has the IQ, which you stated he do have the IQ
Absolutely.
to make the right play on the break.
Well, I didn't say all of that. I just said he has good IQ. I didn't say all that extra shit. But I mean, I listen. I get it, man. Like and it makes it seem like I'm hating on Kawhi because he's actually.
I love Giannis' game, man. I love Giannis'
I
game.
just started liking Kawhi. To be honest with you, I'm mad that he's hurt. I wish he was still playing, but I'm sorry, man. Giannis is different, man. And like I said, he's just 1 year removed. Next year,
Well, we'll see next year.
yeah. If
that
that boy can stay healthy,
I
man.
guarantee them niggas won't fucking go nowhere. Annie in the East, they so good, niggas will be a clap. What's the name will bust his ass? Let me tell you, Jason Tatum is better than him.
I'm not gonna go that far.
See,
I'm not gonna say that right now.
But ask me, I ain't asked you to go that far. It's my statement.
No, I know. I'm
My
just saying,
statement, he a better basketball player than him. He dribble better, he shoot better, he just ain't long like fucking what's the name?
Well, I can't take away.
He just ain't left. That's all I'm saying. That's it.
Okay.
That's it. The fuck is y'all talking about?
I think this conversation would be different if Giannis was like a power forward or a center.
No, you're saying that in your opinion.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It wouldn't be. You can't say it would be different. It would,
I think the conversation would be a little different.
Why?
Well, actually, a
According to
lot
what?
different.
who would say something different?
No, I'm just saying if he was in a different position.
So Jason Tatum is your 7th best small forward in the league?
I didn't say that. I'm saying
just
he's a
asking you a
better
question.
basketball player.
I'm asking you a
Fuck
question.
you talking? He's a better basketball player.
I just asked
No
you a
matter
question.
what stage in Carmelo Anthony career he was in, averaging 30, whatever. Paul George, I think, whatever, was a better basketball player. Even now, because Paul George could do more, and not because his height.
You play D.
Right. Kevin Durant is not a great basketball player to me. Oh, he's a 7-foot shooter. Yeah, because he's 7 foot. Let me see this nigga at 5'11", or 6'3", or 6'4". He'll still be great. Shut the
Take
fuck
away
up.
somebody just-
I'm not saying
Because they
that.
probably would have formed their game differently, though.
Who's better, Shaquille O'Neal or Patrick Ewing? A better basketball player. To make my point right now.
Pat.
All right, so shut the fuck up. If Shaq wasn't a freaking ninja, he'd be fucking garbage. If he wasn't that big, he'd be garbage.
I can't say
And
that
that's what I'm.
because-
Shut up.
You know why I can't say that? Because you don't know how differently they would have formed their game if they didn't have those attributes.
Shaq
That's
couldn't
what I'm
dunk
saying.
when he was 6'8".
What's the attribute again?
Their skills, not their height.
Yeah.
Fuck you talking
The
about? It's
skills-
not. It got nothing to do with your height
Yes.
or your length. Your attributes, not
That's what
that.
I'm saying. Like, if he didn't have those vitals, so to speak, since he want to be, he said
No,
we
because
be
that's
a-
what I said earlier.
No,
about
yeah,
attributes.
you're right. Attributes and vitals are different. So if Shaq wasn't 300 pounds solid and was dominant, he might have formed his game different. If he wasn't,
How could he form it and he born what he born with? Right? Listen to what I'm saying. Your skill, I ain't talking about his height or nothing. The skill is the same. So you saying his skill would have been different because of his height? That's what you're telling me? Because I'm saying with the
Yeah,
same
because-
with the same skill they have. That's what I'm speaking. With the same skills Shaquille O'Neal have. It's just that he's the same weight as Patrick Ewing.
I don't think he understands.
no, I understand what he's saying. I'm just making a claim that you can't say he wouldn't have formed his game different. like he wouldn't have been coached different if he,
He ain't
wasn't.
better than Patrick Ewing now as a basketball player. So I'm saying at Patrick Ewing's weight and height.
You saying like
Yeah, cause we talk about their game, right?
Yeah.
You saying niggas is back. Like he's saying Giannis is good now. Not
I'm
to go
saying
back
so.
to your point.
So
but
in the draft, you taking Pat over Shaq. That's what you're saying.
why would you take Pat
I'm asking you.
as a basketball player? Yeah.
I'm asking you if Pat in his prime
Listen.
and Shaq in his prime. who
Don't
you taking?
no. Listen.
I'm asking you a question.
I'm gonna answer it. What I'm trying to do?
So,
See, here we go. You ask me a question, I can't answer it, and then he say so, and then I can't answer the question like nothing. Like what
Answer the question.
I'm speaking.
Who you taking?
I'm not speaking on the terms of you. I just said who a better basketball player.
I'm asking.
That's it. That's
you
all
just
I
said. You was
said.
gonna answer the question.
No, but you did. Who's a better basketball player? Patrick Ewing, right? Right? You said that, right?
Based on overall skill, yes.
That's what
But who am I
basketball-
taking? I'm taking Shaq because he's a more dominant player
Oh my
than
God.
Pat
man.
Ewing. I'm gonna win more with Shaq than I am with Pat.
I was BBC podcast. I need to say that. That's a part of what I'm gonna say.
So go
Don't
ahead.
shut the fuck up. Don't say what I'm saying.
Well, that's the question that I'm asking you.
No, nigga. How you
That's
gonna
why I'm
ask me
asking
a question
you-
and I ask you a question and then I'm about to state something after that? Because
Yeah.
we have two different
Because
things.
I answered your question already. I said Pat.
All right, go ahead. Next. So what? Can I finish talking after you said Pat, asshole,
yeah.
to make my point?
Pat.
Because I just asked you a question. That
Yeah,
doesn't have
Pat.
nothing to do with my point,
Pat.
asshole. Now, that's him.
no, I'm just
Nah. Patrick Ewing is a better basketball player than you said, right? So this is what I'm saying about my point I was trying to make. That height and all of that don't matter to me. So what I'm saying by Shaquille O'Neal, if he was the same height, regardless, he has the same skill set. So you're saying your height, if you was 6, you have your same skill set right now. You just taller to see over the basket. You still fucking garbage in basketball, nigga. You just taller to see. Now that's what I'm trying to say about Giannis and Kawhi and Durant and players like that. They just taller, and they still not as good as the players that are smaller. Kevin Durant and them average this, right? No, listen, like Doc Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, how much he average? He's a 20-point per game player, 22, something like that. How tall is he?
Like 6'5".
Right, so that means he got to shoot over. He's 6'5". Nah, he's like 6'2", something like that. Look it up.
Who's Spider?
Nah. So from Utah.
Yeah, Spider. Yeah, he's like like 6'4", maybe.
No.
He's not like.
When Westbrook walked up to him, Westbrook 6'3", all of them was shorter than him. All of them. That's what's the name, Mitchell's son.
6'3".
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I got a TV shorter than that. Now, so you mean to tell me, if he was Kevin Durant height, with his skill, would he be better than?
I understand what you're saying, bro.
Right.
But now you're not.
But
answering
you
my
asked
question.
me, but that doesn't have nothing
I'm asking
to
you.
do. Why? Why? Domination in basketball.
Because I'm asking you at.
Does that have to do with basketball?
I'm asking you at
How
Shaq.
big you are? How big you are?
Yeah.
So why was the George Miller song considered the greatest? And Manute Bol and tall players, how big you are?
Because he wasn't solid. That nigga was 7'7" and frail. If he was 7'7" and solid like Shaq,
What? What? He's not mobile. What about it? What is his skill set? All them big niggas didn't have no skill set. Like Shaq don't have no skill set.
so who you drafting first,
Seven
Pat or Shaq?
Definitely Pat, healthy. Definitely Pat. With no knees or nothing, definitely Pat.
I'm not taking Pat.
Cause listen, they couldn't guard nobody, homeboy.
I'm not taking Pat.
Yeah? I'm taking Pat and Hakeem over.
I might take Hakeem over Shaq.
Wow. He even
Because
shorter than
he was a
Pat.
better player, period.
What'd you say? Why?
Weight or whatever, he was a better player.
Why?
I'm sorry,
Pat?
my brother.
Pat wasn't, I'm not taking Pat over Shaq.
Why?
Wait, you drafted Patrick Ewing over Shaq? You
I'm
said?
drafting
Yeah.
Shaq over Pat Ewing.
Me?
But that, I ain't comparing Shaq and
Could we compare skills to like height and domination? What I'm trying to say about your
oh,
player.
in a perfect world,
Yeah,
yeah,
like-
I would
like-
definitely get Pat over Shaq.
Like Kawhi
Pat,
Leonard without no
In their prime,
Pat had, like,
in
we
their
saw
prime, who
earlier,
you drafting first?
in their prime, Shaq.
I'm not drafting. I don't care. That doesn't
Okay,
validate.
I'm just
no,
asking
but-
you.
But when you
And in
compare-
prime, Shaq was not in his prime. How you gonna say in his prime? Shaq was never Patrick Ewing. Because Patrick Ewing in his price, he had bad knees in college and he still
Yeah, I was
was
just about to
putting up
say,
the
like,
numbers.
Pat
Fuck
had
you
bad
talking
knees in
about.
college.
Imagine Shaq with Pat Ewing knees.
Like, I really
Fuck
feel
outta
like
here, man.
Pat did. See, like I have a different view on Pat. I watched Pat for most of my life. I'm telling you, man, if Pat never.
Shaq had way
So
better.
what from a Knicks fan?
If Pat had Kobe in them, he would have won the same amount
Man,
of
listen,
rings
if
as
Pat never had those bad knees, man.
Shaq. Way better than him.
Oh my God, he'd play more minutes.
I seen niggas like Ben Wallace guard Shaq. Ben Wallace cannot guard no Patrick Ewing. At any time. No, they 4-1 Shaq in them.
Shaq, the thing about Shaq that I love so much is that he found his niche in the NBA and he stuck with it. He knew what his game was. He know.
Yeah, it was nothing. It was he bigger than everybody. Wilt Chamberlain even said it like, just the fact that he's bigger than everybody. Wilt Chamberlain said like, he's really not that skilled to dominate. He ain't nobody. Fuck out of here. He's just mad bigger than everybody. Period. They ain't better than nobody. He just bigger than everybody. Period. When you bigger than everybody, that's it. What's the complaint you say about LeBron? Truck, right? Right? He bigger than everybody, right?
So, as far as Giannis goes, right? So if he was Kawhi's height and length, he'd be garbage.
With
But
the
if-
same skill set right now that you saying he so-called have,
Right.
yeah, I wish you put him. I wish you could put him in a game at that height. I'm not cutting you off. I just said that. What he said. So you would put him, right? And all I did was answer it. Did he ask me a
I
question?
wasn't done, bro. I wasn't done.
I didn't say he wasn't done, bro. But did he ask me a question?
So again, so Giannis, right? Like if he same skill set, right? And he was Kawhi's height and length, he'd be garbage. Now what I'm saying is, compared to if Kawhi was Giannis' height and length with the same skill sets, he would be better.
He'd be Kevin
The same.
Durant.
He'd be Kevin Durant. No, Kevin Durant. He'd be Kevin Durant.
Yes, he would.
You might as well not talk. Because he don't want to give you even your opinion.
How would he be Kevin Durant?
Because they have the same game.
Kawhi Leonard?
Yeah. Kawhi and KD got the same game. Right now, these last 2 years, yes.
Okay. Okay, you say so.
That's all I'm saying. He might not shoot the three as effectively as KD. Maybe that's it. But other than that,
Oh, I bet if he was fucking 7-1, he would shoot a whole lot way better.
because he can shoot over people. Right.
Kevin Durant ain't too far averaging from what he averaged in career either. He was averaging low first. He was they close. He averaged
I
low.
don't think KD ever averaged. He averaged 30 1 year, right?
Yeah.
I think he won the scoring.
I think he
That
when he won
MVP,
those years he was winning the scoring title. Yeah, he was up there. Definitely.
KD wasn't averaging 30 because niggas ain't really averaging 30. Like Kobe, what's the name of it, was averaging 30. Melo averaged 30 1 year. Like KD wasn't averaging 30 when he was winning the scoring title. Niggas was averaging like 28, 29.
Steph was averaging like 32 1 year.
Steph averaged 35 1 year.
God damn.
He was playing half of the games.
You said Steph.
Yeah, Steph was averaging 30, he averaged 35 1
And
year.
MVP, yeah. He was up there.
The unanimous, almost.
MVP year, KD averaged 32.
32.
One?
Oh, it's
No.
MVP.
And I think the year they played Miami in the finals, he averaged 30.
Check it.
Yeah, 09
I'm
10.
talking about for the season.
Yeah, for the season.
1 year,
2 years.
2 years. He won 4 titles. LeBron averaged 31
And he
years.
won 4 scoring titles?
I think that's
But you
what
know
they got in the.
Did Dwayne Wade ever win a scoring title? Somebody asked me that.
No, niggas said 08 he won. He ain't never win no fucking scoring title.
I don't
The
know.
niggas always say that to me. He ain't never win. No, niggas tell me he won the MVP. I'm like, shut the fuck
Oh,
up.
nah,
He
you-
never won the MVP or no scoring title. He ain't never win shit. Never led no league in scoring. It say it on there, but he never did. It say 08. Shut the fuck up and Kobe was going ham then. Shut up. Wanna hear nothing
So
about that.
who led the league in points per game that year?
What you mean?
That's the year they got bumped in the first round, right?
Yeah,
and then they got LeBron the next year.
No, they got LeBron 210, bro. Not 09 or 08, bro.
09, 10.
They got LeBron 10.
2010, 2011.
Fuck you talking about?
Remember that? Yeah.
Nah, bro. Nigga ain't D-Wade, ain't never win. I don't care what they put in the archive. I need to call the NBA. Nigga ain't never lead the league in scoring. I never seen him get no scoring title award. Never heard of it. Never no MVP. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, that somebody had asked.
And that's Wikipedia. You can change it. Fuck out of here. Kobe, nigga. Kobe got one MVP year.
35.
That year, 30 for that was the 81 year, I think. It was 07 with Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan.
Damn, I didn't even realize that though. KD won 4 straight or something?
Score time.
God damn.
I don't know, man.
Definitely didn't know that.
I don't care what you say.
He's got D-Wade.
As MVP, right?
No. As the scoring title.
Yeah, right.
The scoring title? So
Yeah.
he did win one.
No.
Yeah.
No. I don't care about that.
That's what they say here.
Nobody
He
ever-
averaged 30.2.
Nobody ever
LeBron was
remember.
second with 28.4, and Kobe was third with 26.8.
Yeah, right. In that year, Kobe was averaging 81 in 08. Fuck you talking about? They went to the
He was
finals.
averaging.
Nigga, they went to the finals that year against Boston or the
He had a
Magic.
fucking all-star team. I'm talking about his first team All-Americans.
Who?
Lakers.
I don't fucking Kobe.
Oh, yeah, but he had Powell.
You know what he had to win. That's why he's not that
Powell,
great.
but Powell was born that year. Oh,
Nigga,
let's
Lamar
not take
Odom.
away.
What's the
Let's
name was getting eliminated?
not take away
Fuck you
Powell.
talking about? What's the name was getting eliminated?
Who?
Kobe.
You mean get old by himself?
Yeah, niggas act like he did something. He had a great, illustrious career. But when that nigga was talking shit into niggas in practice, like, y'all ain't nothing for me. Like, he used to down people, and they was like, yeah, this is Kobe Bryant. He's a 2 to 5 time
Shit.
championship.
Ron Artest went over there and bullied that nigga.
Yeah, no, he signed
He
on.
made
I
him
said,
tougher.
yeah,
He made him tougher.
fuck Kobe.
Remember, Kobe was soft, man. Talk about
He's still soft.
Talk about complaining to the refs and all that wild shit.
And he's
Yeah,
still
Kobe's
soft.
probably too.
You never heard about it, though.
Oh, no, that's how it is.
No, you never heard
Yeah,
about
I
it.
ain't talking about Kobe.
You don't hear spewed by, like it's being spewed about you saying LeBron.
I don't put Kobe up there with the top 5 greats.
He's not. He's nowhere near that. So.
No.
Right, so
He ain't
I don't-
top 10. Can't fuck with how much nobody like him.
I mean, I'm not a Kobe fan at all
I
either,
don't
but
care about the top
I mean, credit is credit. It
He
is what it
ain't
is.
in my top 10.
He's one of the greatest scorers.
He's one of the greatest nuts ever. How about that? No, he a nut. You're a fucking nut. He was going nut all them years when Phoenix Suns was knocking that nigga out in the first round. When niggas they say no, he was scared to take the last shots in them Phoenix games. Oh, y'all don't remember that, huh?
I remember Phoenix up
I think the
3-1.
last game, he was fed up. He just passed the ball.
He wasn't.
Yeah, but he
fed
did
up,
that
nothing.
bullshit against Detroit.
We not letting people out. He did it against Detroit too. We not letting him
Nah,
out.
but you seen him.
No, we don't care. LeBron was frustrated. They say he quit on the Cavs. And look who he had going against Boston. Shut up. Kobe don't have a right. If he's a
Nah,
great
he
Kobe
kinda
Bryant.
Trash team.
And I don't care what nobody
I
said.
can't name
He
nobody
brought a
but
Mexican.
Swiss Parker.
He brought a Mexican to take his wife out of sting. He didn't even take his father, Joe Jellybean Bryant, or his mother, and all that. He a piece of shit. None of his family was there. That bitch mother was there. Nobody was there. His sister, nobody from his family. There was a retirement party. He don't represent me. He might as well see if El Chapo and them build him houses over there. Go to Mexico and live, nigga. Fuck out of here. He claimed Mexican or something.
Wasn't he born overseas?
No, he was born in Philly. He grew up in Italy. Cause that's where his father played. He used to practice with the 76ers, but his father and nobody there.
Yeah, I always felt like he had daddy issues though.
No, he had mommy issues too.
Yeah.
He took his mother to court and sued her to get his
I feel
fucking
like his
memorabilia back.
yeah.
His trophies back that he gave her.
After like the first 2 years, you never really heard about him talking about his parents or even seeing them at the games.
Because he married an escort. That Mexican bitch was an escort.
It's disgusting.
I mean, you love who you love, bro.
That's disgusting.
I have my own morals and I have my own allegiance to my own people. I'm not marrying a Mexican.
Ain't no Mexicans out here looking for no black woman.
Mexicans is just
What?
Mexicans are just Native Americans that was enslaved by the Spaniards.
Shut the fuck
Jesus Christ.
up. You're an idiot. What language do Native Americans speak? Because you know what the word native means, though?
Uh-oh. Here we
It
go.
doesn't mean what you
Okay.
actually think it means. Native doesn't mean.
You got no tissue?
Like, you know what aboriginals mean when they say aboriginals? The ab, like, distorts. When you abnormal, that means you're not normal, right? So don't believe in aboriginals either, right? We gotta teach you on the language that was created, all right?
Abstract. Talk that shit, though.
And then you will know. That's why we want to do topics on this, because this is really my hitting point. You know what I'm saying?
Do that, man.
I tell you, like, ain't no Native Americans. We were them, and we are them. What language they speak? That's what I asked everybody. I said, why? So if they came here and conquered, right, and they said they shared with them at first, what language they were speaking? So the Spaniards came over and they were speaking Spanish?
Yo, there's number one in it.
Spaniards.
Yeah. Let's get on that topic. I wanted to talk about that topic too. How about
Sure.
that? About all these black people who don't understand that you would you wouldn't be Latino if you wasn't mixed with black. There's no such thing. You can't be Puerto Rican without being mixed.
Shit, at this point,
No, because they are Spaniards, right? The Spaniards, they come there. We don't. They also said you don't have to put this up. We didn't talk about number. You can click this up.
No, I'm leaving it up.
They
Don't
put-
talk about nothing you don't want on podcast.
This, I don't want to offend.
I'm on it.
You know what? I'm changing the subject. I don't want to offend
nah,
nobody.
he got me good a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
so.
because they might, you know what I mean?
He got me talking about shit I didn't really want to indulge in. But
Yeah, they might take
I
me
got
wrong.
you
So.
talking about
Yeah,
shit.
motherfucker.
Nigga, you wanted to talk about it.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying, right? I just feel like I don't hate anybody for repping what they are,
Yeah.
right? Because that's they
Just
birthright.
understand the knowledge of it.
Before you get to that though, can I just say this real quick? Do you think that human beings, period, is just too proud?
Ooh.
Period. No, everybody.
Yeah,
Right? Because you was just saying about
Yeah,
like
but everybody.
Native American, Puerto Ricans. Like, if you ever notice, like,
No, they're too brainwashed, I think. Because because I know Puerto Ricans who think they straight like Spaniard. Like they
Yeah,
like,
but that-
I
because
see
we-
blonde
We
hair.
had it in
Yeah.
the bookings and we was talking about.
Remember, I was we was in Central Bookings together. That time we got locked up.
Yeah.
I was in there telling. No, you see.
oh, you was giving them the history lesson?
Action. Nigga, one Puerto Rican dude like, no, bro, no. I'm like,
He like reggaeton didn't come from reggae.
I said, so why they call it reggaeton? Like, what are you talking about? Like what?
Wait, time out. The root word.
But he was trying to make it the claim that it comes from
He
like
was high?
Yeah.
He was high,
He
right?
was high too, but no before.
He had been got high when he got booked, man. There's no
Remember,
way.
he had the pack. Somebody put the pack in there.
There's
Remember?
no way you talking that dumb shit.
Flacco
when
had
you
the
got
pack.
high.
Dominican Flacco had the pack.
Yeah.
Shout out to my man Dominican Flacco, you heard? Shout out to Dominican Flacco.
Flacco.
But
Fact.
yeah, he was saying he was basically trying to make the claim that because it comes from like the DJing and shit like that. So we like, well, where do you think the sounds that the DJs are playing is coming from? It's coming from African instruments, like the drums, the congos. Like,
Yeah, because salsa is an African love dance, right? Salsa is African love
So,
dance.
yeah.
Bamba, they dance, is African culture. Like everything that's inserted,
Oh, I forgot what bamba means.
the way they eat, right? The way everything, plantains, sweet bananas, all that come. It's a thing called Black in Latin America. It used to be on Netflix. It ain't on there no more. You can still go on YouTube and look it up. Go to the Mexican and Peruvian part. They show you the places where the Mexicans and all that. Yeah, Jasper Yanga too. It's a guy there, one of the first Africans that they first colonialized in there, right? They say it was before Haiti, but because of the time. But anyway, in Mexico, when they come there first, you see the Mexicans talk about, what are you? They're like, I'm black. Some Mexicans like, no, I know you don't get that color. The Mexicans in there speak Spanish. They don't speak English. They tell you they still celebrate the culture and all that, but you don't see them on television. They tell you they keep them on television. They still have the African roots, right? They said they are mixed culture. Now I respect that. You understand? And I respect them because they identify with their African culture. Now,
this is what I want to tell them saying that. All Spanish, Hispanic, whatever you are. That means Hondurans, Jamaicans too. Anybody from the islands, Caribbeans. American fucking people. Now, Spanish people say they Spanish. Now, what fucking side do you think you was on? Because blacks ain't conquered, Africans ain't conquered shit. Right? So if you had any color in you, right? Not saying that some ain't fall in love after, when it wasn't that anymore.
Right.
No, I'm talking about before. Nigga, they came and conquered, so anything dark over here, how you think they made it if they was killing the blacks? Killing the males. How you think they made it and was hybrid? Why y'all think they got
Nigga, if you ask them, they're gonna tell you the sun made them black.
Right. Their language is just Spanish. That's it. Some of them, their language. Some of them ain't even Spanish. Some of them are German, Polish. Like when you see blonde hair and they speak Spanish, Puerto Rican, ain't no people in Spain was with no blonde hair, brother. You don't even see it. You don't even see it. You don't even see it in the textbooks that you had when we was little. And they show you the Spaniards or the Europeans. Huh?
You do.
What?
You know people that's breeded from Spain.
No, I'm saying like I don't know like people that are direct
it's
like
just that
born,
they don't know that.
Born from Spain. I'm saying.
Oh,
like,
gotcha. Well, people
like
they're not
Spain born.
Yeah, because you're only a Spaniard, right? You're Spanish if you hail from the
From
Spain.
Spain.
No, the Liberian Peninsula. Yeah, in those states. That's where Spaniards derive.
You know what's so crazy? I always thought Spaniard was just a Spain soldier from Spain.
Wow.
No, Spaniard is a.
I don't know why. I just always I never read into that. I'm just saying.
No, they call them that because they're from Spain.
Right.
That's why they call them Spaniards. That's
so
it.
there's a person that was born in Spain.
No,
Spain.
because in our textbooks when they describe, they had different descriptions for the armies, but they never described Spain's army as anything but Spaniard.
What you mean, conquistadors?
I don't remember reading that.
Well, your textbooks was way after mine.
That's all I'm saying.
They done changed the curriculum even now, and that wasn't a shot, but I'm saying they changed.
Nah,
the curriculum.
I'm just saying like
even through.
I just feel like growing up, you realize like everything that we were taught was just an idea.
Right.
Philosophy.
Right. Like I mean, you can say that too, but
Yeah.
like it's just like it's not concrete, not that accurate, but it's an idea.
I just want to be in tune with my brothers. That's the reason I'm saying that, like, because people who don't identify with themselves, if they're that, like, I don't tell my bros, the twins, like, yo, bro, you know you black, right? Like, you know you got black in you, right? I don't tell them that. You understand? They pale white. You know, Lily pale white.
Yeah, you got a percentage in you, but
He got a percentage in him, but I don't tell them that, even though I know it's a percentage because I know their mother, their aunts, their father. You see their grandparents, abuelito, abuela. You see the color in them.
yeah,
It's just that it's further out.
yeah.
The further you go out, you understand what I'm saying? And even white people, you see that's white and they have a little color. Yeah, just they got 1-2% black in them. They be like, oh yeah, I'm only at 2% black. No, that's your natural. That's the beginning gene. Before, through all them years that it was, it came out. You understand what I'm saying? Period. Because they say everybody did come from us. I'm not saying whether I believe it or agree or disagree with it. I'm just stating with
The idea.
You understand? Like they say.
Yeah, but yeah. I mean that.
I don't like what Jamaicans say. They be like, yo, they be in my face, black. Like, I don't like Hondurans or nothing when they be like, yo, I make sure I tell them. I got neighbors next door, Jimmy. I be like, y'all black. They y'all complex door. I be like, I don't care what y'all language is.
Talking to me.
No, y'all black. No, not black, actually, because that's a term derived from there. But y'all a person of color. That's what I actually mean when I'm speaking. And it's not really about color. But to me, I'm saying the color because that's what some people use to separate.
Yeah, that's what they use.
Yeah, they identify with. Like, oh, you not, like, nigga, certain Spanish be like, no, Spanish papi, like, no papi, me, you speaky Spanish.
You're just an African that speaks Spanish. I used to tell my Dominican friends.
That's what the fuck you do. You understand? Now, what I also learned from watching that, certain things like, they say stuff like,
damn, I forgot the words, right? Like, you could tell an African dialect is in the Spanish. When they say, like, some theosis, like, that means it's like Spanish. When they say theoso or something like that. Not those like, not those actual words, but it's words like that, like eos, and they say them different, and you understand? And that's what lets you know the African dialect is in there, because they don't say actual Spanish.
They don't say it like the Spanish.
Right, they go to Spain, they're going to be looking at them like that.
Right, that's the correct
right.
Mexicans and
Right.
Yeah, they speak the
And
correct.
they speak correct. The
dialect.
slang is in this, you understand?
It's just that when they spread apart, they change the verbiage.
Yeah,
the
because
dialect.
I used to tell Spanish people, like, well, Hispanic people that was here. I'm
No,
like,
you mean Latino people. Yeah, because if you hail from the Americas, you're Latino.
Okay,
But that's
so
a fact in America where we live.
The Latin people that's in America,
Right.
that you don't speak Spanish, you speak Puerto Rican or you speak Dominican.
Right.
Because that's not Spanish.
Right, you got a mixed language.
Right.
Yeah,
Use
like-
verbs differently.
Yeah, like
Mexicans speak way more correct
They speak
Spanish.
the correct way.
Right, than
Damn near
even
anybody.
some of them don't speak all the way to correct.
yeah, but them I bet you they don't.
Yeah, but the overall Mexico is where
The Conquistadors there.
the correct. Yeah,
They first.
yeah, no question.
But you can say that about like people that speak Portuguese.
No, Portuguese is not. What's that? Portuguese is Portuguese.
No, but
Portuguese.
it's a form of
A form of what?
to,
It's a form
to
of
me,
Latin.
To me, in my opinion, it's like just like the way they
Yeah, but Latin is not
Yeah,
Spanish.
that
Latin
dialect
is
is
like
something
Hebrew.
totally different.
yeah, but it's a mix of African dialect too, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm
Portuguese.
saying.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
but that's what it's not Spanish. You understand?
Yeah,
Like they don't speak Spanish in Brazil. They speak Portuguese.
Yeah, I
in
know.
Brazil.
That's what I'm saying.
You
But
understand? But you can
some
still
people,
converse with other people.
yeah, like
Yeah,
some
but
people.
if you look into, especially like in South America, a lot of their culture is how do you say a
African
direct,
influence.
yeah, like it's from Africa.
Salvador and the favela.
All that is from
The
Africa.
most people the most people, and I'm going to what you say. I'm going along with what you say. The most people in African people, the influence is in Brazil. Like, what people gotta understand, the least came here, bro. Only like 400,000 came here in the slave trade. Not a lot. Like 2.5 went to Brazil. You know what I mean?
Those was closer.
But listen, more people went to Peru. More African people went to Peru than in America. Do you understand what I'm saying?
You know why, right?
And not only saying that the people there, I ain't gonna say the people there of color wasn't black people. Yeah, they might not be American because y'all, the term y'all use for black people are Americans.
Right.
Like a black person is not a European person that's the same hue as us.
Right.
You understand? So that's how they trick you. Like, fuck that. All of the motherfuckers is black. The Indians, when you got off, yeah. So why they ain't just go over there and conquer? Why they brought slaves over to speak? How did they speak? I always tell everybody that. No, if you look at history, it was like some nigga named Gustavo that came with, what's the name, in Puerto Rico, and he talked to the slaves. He was a black, what's the name, he just knew Spanish. He was a part of the Venezuela or one of the army. He was from Venezuela and they hired him and he came to Columbus.
Yeah, that was
Puerto
part
Rico.
of the trick, though.
He came there, so how the fuck?
Yeah.
They said he communicated. I know the nigga they talk about is black because they stated it there. Even in they shit, they don't lie. They state that he's black. But he just speaks Spanish. He was a part of the army and then they got him, he was a slave. So he went to speak. So why did he go and speak? Why the Spaniards couldn't speak? They knew the Indians. You ever see Indians fucking burnt or anything? See, blacks burnt, right? And slavery. Why they don't never have pictures of what they did to the Indians? It wouldn't matter if it's their land. It wouldn't matter. Well, why you never see an Indian burnt, hung, scalpel, whatever they say? You ever see an Indian in a pilgrim from a long time ago when they show you old African pictures and shit like that? You
No,
ever see
just
that?
mostly shit that they drew.
Yeah, you see like $5 Indians.
Nothing that.
Yeah, like or you see a nigga who look like, or you see Mexicans or people in South Dakota running who don't speak no.
South Dakota.
Yeah, because remember the borderline. You ain't never
Oh,
seen that?
yeah.
They had people who run the little pipeline, water line, putting it through there. Talk about they on reservations and shit like that. You understand? These people don't look nothing like the color people. That just the people that's written in there about Indians. When they say, oh, he said they called them Indians because when he came from Asia.
Yeah,
No, the East Indians look like that. That's why they named this the West Indies. Do you get it? No, that's why niggas need to understand and really understand. They went to the East Indies. They was in Asia first. They see how brown and dark people get. So when they got here, they was like, oh shit. And they went to the Caribbeans and everything. They was like, the West Indies. Now we know Asia is next to, right? So that's where the word, the Indian come from. They call them Indians. You understand?
Yeah.
They was the same color as us. So what makes them Indians different from the Africans? The color? Because we know Bantu people is a little bit lighter.
I just think the character that was created from textbooks.
Yeah, the character.
Yeah.
No, they have feathers and
But,
shit like
I mean,
that.
I love this talk. I've been saying this shit for years. I
Yeah,
love
this is what I like to be enlightened about.
You
You
know, that
understand?
whole, like, for instance, like, we're mad at H&M, right? And I know this is old, but we're mad at H&M, right, for that whole monkey thing. Why are we mad at the Cleveland Indians?
Yeah, because they call. Listen,
You know what I mean? Like, or the Seminoles.
you know why?
Or the Seminoles.
You know why? Because that. Listen.
You know what I mean?
Listen.
Or the Washington Redskins.
No, why would you be mad
Holy
at that?
shit! You think
I'm not
the
mad. At
team
that. No.
Washington
What-
Redskins?
What is derogatory? What is bad about that? What is bad about the Kansas City Chiefs?
Because
Do they depict them? No. Let me tell you what's bad about what. Not y'all thinking. I'm saying y'all, but what y'all
I was
thinking
going to
people is.
rebuttal what you just said. But go
No,
ahead.
listen.
I'm listening.
I want to
They
hear where you going.
don't. They don't depict them as nothing else but us. The Redskins is a dark brown nigga.
Uh-huh.
Any depiction, the Seminole is dark brown.
Right. So
I don't care what they come out on the horse.
what
It's not
language-
derogatory.
What language do they
Look,
speak?
see, you can't.
No, what I'm saying is, that is how is a Florida Seminole?
No, I get what you saying, but
How is that?
Can't.
Reds?
I can't agree with you in saying that
That's not disrespectful.
When I was trying to
it's not disrespectful because it's not being directed towards you.
What do you mean? How is it not being directed towards me? And those are our people. They're not depicting no Indians that they show you that's fucking Mexicans or something else like that. They depicting us. So how am I gonna feel disrespect? That's the switch that you is taking. I'm gonna disrespect my red skin. What are you talking about? We call white niggas rednecks. Like, what are you talking about? Now they want them to change it? No, it's not a problem. Who are the Indians that's even saying it? You never heard from them, right? That's talking about that's derogatory.
You know
Shut
why?
up.
You know why, right?
Because
Well,
Because they don't exist.
that's right.
We are the Indians.
Please, man.
We
No,
are
they depicted at us. No, the Redskins got a picture of. They darker than you and
Okay,
K.
I got one for you because I gotta go. Just other than, okay, we have Black History Month, right? And we'll talk about that next time, I guess. We know black characters, so to speak, right? Like we know the history of some of our characters, right?
all right.
I don't really know history of Chiefs, Seminoles, Indians. I don't know their history.
They tell you
I don't
about
even know
Crazy
their.
Horse and
I don't know them.
Yeah.
I don't know. Give me one name so I can look him up.
No, they tell you about
What did
Crazy
he do?
Horse. They tell you about Pocahontas, these fake.
Get the fuck
mythical
out of here,
shit.
man, all that dumb shit. But you know what I mean? Like, I used to have these conversations in my old job. Like, I get it. It's an idea, right? Like, you're creating a story to sell education.
They create everything.
Yeah.
You know what I
I
mean?
mean, I get what you're saying. I'll do some research.
Listen, you don't have to believe in it. It's just understand it and just understand.
No,
it.
I
You know what I'm saying?
totally get what
Use
you're
your
saying.
own common sense. You
That's
I
it.
totally
That's
get what
it.
you're saying, but
That's
I'm
it.
You
just
believe in
saying,
Jesus?
I just want to do some research to see if there is.
What?
Such thing as an Indian?
No, not an Indian. We already know the theory on the Indian thing. Just
You know what an Indian
this
is?
idea of
Let me tell you what an Indian is.
this
before I go.
idea of Native American, so to speak. Like
I don't say Native
is not
American.
good. It's not. It's not.
You know what an Indian is?
what?
A black man that fought. That's it.
A black man that
That
fought.
fought. Or a black woman that fought. Guess who he fought? Right. That's what
I
an
get it.
Indian is.
I get
So
it.
when you see Florida Seminoles or Washington Redskins and all that shit,
Look where the county is.
Cleveland
wanna-
Indians and all that.
What
that
I'm
shit.
saying is, I just want to see if there's.
You seen Indians in Cleveland?
Listen to what I'm saying. I just want to see if there's people that take on these practices or that have a lineage that takes on these practices that we were taught that they used to do. Like, you understand what I'm saying?
And what's the practice? Don't it sound like shit we used to do? No, they're talking about a teepee. The first place you ain't see teepees was not in fucking America. Teepees was all the way over there. Don't even talk about it a little bit there.
I know, I get it.
That's
I
like
get what you're saying.
Anthropologists is from Stanford, everywhere. You could go look it up. Tell you the skulls that they found in Brazil of people from Africa, Angola, when they go and do the skulls of anybody, 30,000 skulls. Ain't no Incas, ain't no motherfucking Arawak Indians, ain't no Taino Indians, ain't none of that. I don't care how nobody feel about it.
No, I get what you're saying. I'm just saying I want to do my research to see if there's people alive that they know their grandmother or their great grandmother studied these practices. That's all I'm saying.
They will tell you they Indians. I got a woman named her name starts with a C or something. I'll send you the link. That she said my family is Indian. She got a big black nose and all of that with her hair with the what's the name shit like the Indian shit. I'd be like, but them patterns look like African patterns. Like.
Right.
Nah, so
I don't-
my great aunt. So my mother's side of the family, they're quote unquote Indians, right? Well, some of them are, not everybody, but her great aunt, my great aunt, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I remember a family reunion. This is a long, like over 10 years ago, and she was giving me a lot of my history. That's back when I was telling like how like back in the days like everyone was raised. That's why there's so much mixed breed on my mother's side of the family. But she'll tell you in a heartbeat, her complexion, her hair color, her hair tone, all that shit is because of the region that they were from. And the weather.
You know, Africa.
It's the weather.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So and it's only because of like the adjustment or the adaptation. Same thing like a giraffe, right? Like giraffe, they next long.
No, yeah, like I totally get it. I get what you're saying. All I'm saying
her
is,
what I was saying was that her complexion is white. Her skin is white.
okay.
Yeah, but it's not like white.
But she doesn't have blonde hair,
Right.
blue eyes,
Right.
you know, none of that shit. Just long, black, silky hair. You understand what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
It's not, and it's just the what she grew up in, where she grew up at, the climate, the weather.
Where was she grew up at?
India.
In India?
Somewhere in D. I forgot what it's called. New Delhi or something like that.
In India, like actual Asia?
Yeah, absolutely.
No lie, it ain't no what's the name. And, you know how many tropical it is? in Asia?
And you know what's so crazy? Yeah, but that's why her hair is so. It's been wet so many times. It's not like she doesn't put heat. You know what I'm saying, to make her hair long and straight. But she was already naturally long and straight.
You think she's black?
It's wavy. She's absolutely black.
I believe that.
She gave me the origin and the history and all that shit.
So who was in India that came to have a complexion?
What do you mean?
Somebody, they don't create that complexion over there and nowhere in Asia. Nowhere in Asia. I don't even,
But we already agree that people of color can make a white.
listen to me. In Asia, there is no history. Even the Chinese people were black before that. They come from the Bantu tribe people that migrated. No, and then they were mixed with, you know what Arabs is mixed with? Like Morocco, like Spaniards. That's how you get like Arab Puerto Ricans. The Arabs conquered too, the lighter ones, you understand? Mm-hmm. When you go to China and all that, you see the white, like pure white Chinese people. Mm-hmm. So where they come from?
I think they were enslaved too.
Yeah, because when you go to Thailand, they were slaves of what? When you go to Thailand and all that, you don't see no white. No, at all. You don't see no white when you go to Thailand.
Right.
When you go to these places, they show you these fucking bleached ass people, man. Or they show you these people that was mixed with other people that conquered before they became Chinese people. Look up Japan.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Look up anywhere in Asia, bro. Anywhere in Asia. Asia's hot climate. Ain't no cold climate there. It's tropical.
I understand that, but we agree that 2 black people could make a white person.
Since when? In recent years. So you seen Shaka Zulu and them nigga making white babies?
I'm just asking you, so there were no
I'm just
albinos?
When recorded? Like,
I'm asking you.
I'm asking you, motherfucker, since you saying it. I don't believe that. You believe that. Believe, look up the word believe too.
I'm asking, I think.
Do you believe it? You think, right? So you assume.
So this is all theory. We can't go back in time and find out for
No,
sure.
but I don't think nothing. I know this.
All right, you don't know.
For a fact. No, that's your opinion.
So
that
you
I
know how. So you know that the first person ever was what? African?
What you mean? A person of color.
The first person ever was a person of color.
Yeah, have to, because we are people of the sun.
So,
No. The white people say that the first people will come from Africa and hot climates. No, but they say that was them.
So I'm asking you, how did we get these people with no color?
You tell me, because that's what you saying. I can't explain that. You saying these people, right? You're saying that.
How did we get Caucasian Europeans or whatever you want to call them?
I don't know. I can't explain that. That's something I can't explain.
Okay, so this
That's
is
something
my.
It's a cold
this-
weather climate.
I know, Kay, but what I'm saying is I can't sit here and explain
I don't
that to
agree
him
with
all
that.
the way.
I don't agree with that. So, and here's why I don't agree with that. Here's my theory for not believing that.
So not believing what? That I can't explain it?
What's that?
So, answer this question for me. Can 2 albino people make a dark colored baby?
What is albino?
You gotta look that up. I never heard of that. I never seen that.
What is albino? Tell me the definition of albino before you start
You
asking me
know-
questions about words that you're using.
Based on pigmentation.
But
You know how you
do you
have.
know the definition of pigmentation? What is a pigment? Tell me, because there's three
Your
different
color.
types. Yeah, you only have it's skin, eyes, and your
So
hair.
if pigmentation
And what
is
is
color,
melanin?
then what's
Right, that's what I'm trying to tell him. He needs to do more studying before you fucking ask him questions, bro. What's the difference between
That
pigment
nigga's
and
being so
melanin?
anal about.
Oh, you don't like that
Y'all
area
being,
shit,
y'all
huh?
being anal about.
No, we're being
Right,
correct.
y'all being.
Because you don't study. I'm telling you, I sit in the house and study these things, bro.
I understand that.
They
you're
were supposed to
studying,
go, they
but
turned
I'm-
white 'cause they were
I'm
supposed-
using the terminology that is used in the masses or in general.
Oh, you mean train shit? That's
Yeah, it's train shit,
Right, and
yeah.
I don't go off that, bro. I don't
You
go
go
off
off that. 'Cause
train.
you're going off the trained language that we were taught to speak.
What? No, because what else I know? Until then.
Okay, so I'm telling you what I know.
But you're telling me what you were taught. I'm not telling you trying to teach you something that I was taught. You understand? I'm trying to teach you something that I was researching facts.
So
You
what do
understand
you
I'm saying?
call? What do you call?
He actually was the first people on Earth.
What do you-
I say yeah.
What do you
That's a
call?
fact.
What do
We
you
suck
call
it.
them?
So, oh man, yeah, you took.
What do you call them?
Call who?
The
Okay.
black people
Black people.
that 2 black people have together.
Uh-huh.
That's a totally different color.
Oh no, see that be genetics, bro. You understand? From people mixing. You can't show me.
I'm asking
Wait
you,
a
what
minute.
do you call it?
How the fuck you asking me? Go look it up. How you gonna ask me a question?
Because I'm calling it albino, y'all telling me it's wrong.
No, you need to go look it up. We ain't saying. We
I
said
never said
ask you
anything
what's the
about-
meaning of albino.
Yeah,
that's what we
yeah,
were saying.
yeah.
Like why you calling it albino and you don't even know
You
the
said
meaning?
you said. how-
So I'm
Speaking of
asking
something,
y'all
you
what it,
wait,
y'all
the
call
question.
it.
No, the question. No,
That's
no.
all I'm asking you.
We don't call it anything. We
Remember,
want to mix people.
Albino's got that's cell problems, right? That's
Okay,
cells.
so those people, my theory,
albinos is black. Those black people were
can
just
you
cell.
listen to what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I too believe that the first people were people of color. I believe that we got people of no color, of lighter color, because of these people, which y'all don't have a term for, right?
They're not humans. Because hue, we know where the word hue comes from. And we know you have to have color for hue. And
Right.
you come from the sun. So these, whatever they are, like the Darwin's method, that's them. Like, do you know we have hair. They have fur. That's why our hair is different.
Right.
No, you need to do see, stop skipping it
I'm not skipping
I'm not
it.
saying
All
not
I'm saying,
to.
I'm just trying to get to the point that I would
If the information I'm giving you right now, if you go look at it, you won't even have it. It explains all your points that you're trying to make.
I hear
So
what you're saying about
where does the fur
the
come
first
from? then?
person is, or people.
I know. I'm not black. They come from animals. Don't animals have fur?
So what you saying is Europeans, Caucasian people come from animals.
No, I'm not saying anything.
So,
I'm saying I know we come from the sun, my people. I can't tell you about other people's people. I know
So
people
what
of
you-
color are
so
sun people.
You don't know
Period.
how Europeans got here. Point blank. Period.
No, should I know?
Do you know?
Wait, you're saying Europeans though? You're being very direct.
Caucasian people.
That them is not albinos.
Those are cold weather people.
So they were
Cold weather people. They were born under the cold.
people of color who over time.
They went into the mountains, I heard, because of the flood. You understand? But I don't want to go into all of that because you don't.
I do. That's what I'm asking
You
you.
don't have to have time. He gonna
Yeah, I'm
be
about to
me.
see my brother. I gotta go see my brother.
Yeah, bro. Like this
what he
is
said.
you
So
know, the
again,
great
like,
flood.
I don't like to say people of color. I mean, I get that whole thing.
No, you gotta say
the,
people
the
of
first. The first personal people are people that were born under the sun.
Some people.
That's how. Yeah, some people. That's how you got the complexion you have.
Right.
Right? But again, back to the adaptation that I mentioned earlier, right? A lot of people who are light, that were born light and stayed light, that it originated from.
Shut the fuck up. Go ahead, Kate, please. Say it, Kate.
You maybe.
No, you about to say
That's
the climate.
that's like well, it's climate, but it's the mountains. It's Caucasus Mountains. It's that Caucasian thing.
Can I just say one thing?
that's
That's
where it came
weather.
from.
That's all weather. That's areas where the sun doesn't shine.
They take you out of your climate. Listen, bro. If so, you're saying to me, you see, when I go home and my girl, right? My girl, you see my girl right now, she'll be a little lighter. You know she golden. I can show you a picture in my wallet. She's not this complexion. No, look, for real. No, look. You see that? That's when she's in her climate in Barbados. When she's in Barbados, and she used to be in Barbados all the time, look at it. Look at her complexion. See, that's when you're around what you're supposed to be around.
Right.
Your melanin strives. Half
And
of these
your
light-skinned
genetics,
people
your cells-
won't be that color, bro.
Wait, listen. And your cells, your genetics knows that. So back to that whole albino thing. Trust me, if albinos were born in Africa, it wouldn't be albino.
Do they burn for the sun? Do you see them? Do you ever hear of albinos burning? Like, I heard of them burning, but I never see them. In the summertime, I see albinos.
Yeah, I never heard.
No
of
shirt out, hair, face out, not burning, like the other white people.
No, I get it. I'm just asking a question. You're acting like I'm telling you.
But
I don't know.
No,
I'm
but I
asking you
also
a
heard it
question.
take like 60,000 years after the flood. They was up there in the mountains so long they picked me over never changed.
Yeah.
I could go deeper. You know, I don't remember nothing. I swear.
This is thousands of years though. This is not like.
That's all I'm asking.
This
though.
is-
That's
No,
all
but
I'm-
you don't have to ask, because then you're
I
being
do have
told.
to ask.
Research it your fucking self and you can find out the facts. And don't research from one place. Go to 10 different places. You understand? You know the shit I research that I know?
So I ain't gonna lie. I learned this through conversations first, and then I went back and I'm like, oh shit.
No, definitely. No, definitely.
Like that whole Indian
you
shit.
have to hear it first.
Like I remember
Change
my
your
mom used
perspective,
to.
right?
Oh man.
Yeah, and it wasn't taking niggas from
Change
me.
his perspective, right?
Yeah, but this. No. Don't get it fucked up. My perspective. Listen, don't get it fucked up. I'm talking about when I was talking about that. I was talking about now. Like you can't change it now. You
Or
understand what I'm
anything.
saying? I'm talking. Yeah, anything that I already know, I've already learned. I'm talking newspapers and shit. Like that used to change my perspective when I was a kid growing up. When I used to watch, when I used to read the newspaper. I got like 24, 25, 26 years old.
You believe
I
in
stopped
Jesus?
reading that bullshit. I don't talk religion.
Oh, you ain't got it.
I'm definitely not gonna talk to religion. Come on, man. Come on, man. Yo, what's up? You staying up here?
No, I'm coming down, but let's just let them wrap it
All
up.
right, man, we had a good episode today, man.
Yeah, and let me tell y'all, right? Do your research, man. The letter J was created in 1634, I think, or 33.
Say what?
Check it up.
The what?
The letter J. Yeah, y'all gotta understand that the words that y'all using are like brand new words according to like actual time. Y'all think like 10 years or 30 years is a long time. No, these letters are just created. It wasn't no English language. We don't even speak the real English language. And need to do your research on what words actually mean and go to the root meaning of the words. When y'all use aboriginals or like believe, when you believe in something, it's not actuality that you know.
So when you say you believe in God or anything and you believe this is gonna happen, it's actually just assuming. And
Folks,
you're not
just,
gonna guess.
yeah, no question. Folks, just remember, you know, when you want to learn your history, you know, remember, someone had already learned it before you. That's why it's called research, right? But just whatever you learn, just take that idea. Don't take it literal. Just take the idea and figure it out yourself.
Right.
Read between the lines, okay? Because obviously there's some truth in the idea, right? But it's not 100% accurate.
And they stole everything from us. You go look it up, look up Kemetic knowledge, and Kemet, not Egypt, it's not called Egypt, that's the name they gave it, and it's in Africa, it's Kemet.
Right.
A lot of places they tell you Middle East, like stuff like Chad, that's in Africa. They tell you Chad, but that's in Africa too. Like a lot of places, y'all don't know that's in Africa. You need to go look up the Kemetic knowledge. Medu Neter is the first language. You need to go. They say in the
Speaking
Bible,
of looking up,
if it's written in stone, right? Only our shit is written in stone. Even Rosetta Stone, they stole that from Kemet too. Y'all need to go look all that up, the knowledge, please. And now I'm gonna pass it to my man K. He has something
no,
to say.
my fault. Speaking of like, did you ever look up my name? Remember you said you was gonna look up my name because I told you the meaning of it. And you was like, nah, that ain't the meaning.
Yeah, I couldn't, cause your name is spelt with actual letters of the English language, so it's different for me to find. That's a fact. No, I didn't do just one research on like the sites of here. I did like Google and stuff like that. You have to look up names and look for the root word. It always leads back to Latin and stuff. You know, that's what they say was the first language. Yeah, right. But anyway.
Right.
Yeah, not Latin. Latin, I mean, what's the name? Latin is like Hebrew.
Yeah.
In the other word, you understand?
Yeah.
So that's why people, you can't talk to ignorant people. You probably get a lot of flack for this. But you know I read, all I do is study all day in the house about this, man. Medu Neter, look it up. Medu Neter, Meduneter. Neter, all right? Look up a set, a Sora. Yeah, and it's not Horus either, it's Heru. Don't let the Greeks fool you about that. And it's Medu Neter, it's not hieroglyphics. That's what they tell you. That's a Greek word too. And it's not karate, it's Mantu. Mantu is the actual name of the defense system which they call karate. Karate means, I think, Greek god of war. You have to search y'all information on all the languages that y'all speak and spew out here, because you're putting it in the universe. Y'all don't need to be putting it in the universe. Y'all need to be putting out stuff in the universe. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in to Our Truths right now. It's shit about to start getting really more truthful out here, so you better get with me, you understand?
Our truths. Let's go.
Yeah, shout out fucking Colin Kaepernick too.
Maybe the outro this week.